We are live.
17th in
Good
2
fast,
weeks.
man. 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
We push hard.
We go hard. We're
No, you don't need to
teaching-
sleep.
We sleep when we die.
There you go.
So number 17, today with Glaucia from Gracie Barra. So she's one of the
Head instructors.
head instructors, and also like a representation pioneer
Yeah.
in Jiu-Jitsu, and a great representation for the women Jiu-Jitsu in the East
Coast, yeah.
You know,
Yes.
so great to have her here with us. We have Jesse. Also,
Yes.
he's working his black belt.
Brown belt.
Brown belt.
On his way.
But another thing I want to tell you guys about is Brave Kimonos. Brave Kimonos is our sponsor. So you're going to find the best jiu-jitsu gear at bravekimonos.com. And if you use the discount code PBJJF, you're going to receive 10% off. So, and one thing also Brave Kimonos is doing is Brave Kimono has a wholesale account direct on the website where school owners, they can go create an account. Once they get approved, they can buy products with
Discount.
wholesale discount,
Okay.
and then they can resell the products at their school, and they don't have to have large volume of products, you know,
much
like
stock.
spend so much money to inventory. We know as how much, you know, that can be a pain in the butt, but and you can, you know, make some extra profit by selling your
Another way
products.
to
It's another way to and look, having your students looking sharp as well, you know, like you
Yeah,
want
they
to make
look
sure you
tough.
have your
Look
students
tough,
looking sharp.
especially- But we can't push that. But it's okay. It's okay.
yeah, that's normal.
Well, maybe one day Brave will do geese for Gracie.
For Gracie Barra, there we go.
But I'll tell you,
But if you want to sponsor me, I'm available.
and look, serious. So Brave does the GF North
okay.
America
Okay.
products.
Okay. See.
So
Put you in touch with GB where maybe you guys can work something.
Yeah,
hey,
I was
maybe.
about to make a joke, but I will not. I will not.
But yeah, thank you guys for coming today. It was a
Thank you.
pleasure to have you here. My brother Max
we stop
as well.
Let's go.
Every time we're
Thank
trying
you,
to
thank
grind
you.
it out and make help to develop Jiu-Jitsu in the East Coast as you guys are as well.
Yes. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes, I think we can start. So give us a little bit of your background, like we're talking
All
a little bit
right.
your childhood, right? Like
Uh-huh.
how you started training.
Perfect. Well, I doesn't look like it because I look 15 years old, but I have been training for 21 years. I'm a black belt, second degree, and so I would say we are from Brazil, but Brazil we have so many states. I'm from Rio. That's where I'm from. I grew up in a favela in Rio, like ghetto, poor people, like poor family. My first gi, I had to borrow, like rotate my gi with all the students because we didn't have a gi for everyone. And look where I am today. Was my dream years ago, and thank God I'm here. I'm very happy to share a little bit with you guys, and happy to be part of the development of PBJJF as well. I think you guys are doing a great job. Thank you for that. Thank you for supporting us, the athletes, the schools. So I'm very happy to be here. Thank you. Thank you.
No, it's a pleasure to have you guys here today, for sure. You're a big representation of Jiu-Jitsu for everyone, and we see like your students, they always look sharp. They're always ready to go. You know, very respectful.
Yeah, yeah.
So they come always ready.
That's something important. The Gracie Barra students, especially the kids, always respectful. Can they stay there? Like, come on, let's look like a little soldiers.
Yeah, man, they gotta learn. Or they gotta do like 200 push-ups every day. So that's okay. Just kidding. We don't do that. We don't do that.
Sometimes.
Yeah, Coach Jesse does that. He does that.
I can get it.
I am the good, the
And the good
nice,
coach.
nice or fast.
We need to have like the good cop and the bad cop.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, there you go. I'm very easygoing. He goes, no. 20 push-ups right now, or you need a timeout. I said, okay.
Okay, 20 push-ups.
20 push-ups.
Good.
Yeah.
You help running the kids program there too?
Yeah, so I help coach the kids, our little champs, our tiny champs, little champs, and then our juniors class. I help her. You know, obviously she's the instructor, but you know, I help teach the kids, and I help with our competition team.
Mm-hmm.
And like you guys said, our kids they're always ready, man.
Yeah, ready to go.
They have one speed. It's go.
Let's go.
We're training.
Yeah, I mean, we love teaching kids, right? But I remember in the beginning when I started teaching like classes, I was a purple belt, and man, teaching kids was tough.
A challenge,
Child.
So I got all this gray hair going on.
Yeah, you guys cannot see, but I have a lot of gray hair too.
So I cut my hair so they don't see all the gray hair.
Yeah, but
That's why I don't have hair. don't
Shave it
have, that's why.
yeah, but when I started teaching kids was for a special reason. Of course, like I had to do that. But when my very first professor, he was a purple belt. He wasn't a black belt. And he decided to open our like mats, like open like a gym. We were on the second floor of a pizzeria. And he was teaching just for kids, He said, man, I'm a purple belt, so I want to work with kids. He couldn't teach like black belts, right? But I kept that in my heart. I said, you know what? When I start teaching, I wanna start with the kids, because when I was a child, I had someone doing the same for me. So that's when I fell in love teaching. I said, man, if I can teach kids, I think I can teach everyone. And after that, years ago, I could open 2 social projects in Rio. One inside of like a police station, inside of the community. And then I had another one in a different community, like a favela, where my students, my blue belts, I have a lot of students in Brazil, but I had 4 goals running the social project.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
What project?
yeah,
What
yeah,
social
yeah.
project? What social project is that?
Now we are not working anymore because of the space.
What?
But it was very small. Was inside of a church, and they had like a small room like this, and I had a couple. I used to teach private class for them, and I was talking to them about this. I mean, I want to help those kids, but I don't have enough money to buy gi
Mats,
or
gear.
mats, everything. So I
Maybe we can talk to the brave.
why not? Why not?
Guys.
Let's go, Brave. Let's go.
Brave.
Yeah.
Do some.
Who knows?
Yeah. And then talking to this couple, they said, Glaucia, how can we help you guys? I said, the most important, mats. We need mats. And they gave the mats. Like, we got the mats, maybe, I don't know, like maybe something like this room here. And then I post on Instagram, and all my students, everybody, oh, professor, can I send my old gear? I said, yeah. Man, we got almost 30 gears,
That's
and that's how we started.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Yeah, and a couple months later, I had to come to United States to be the. I had to. I wanted to, and it was my
You
vision.
force you.
Yeah.
You force you.
Yeah. So I came, and then I left Carol, Kaká, and Victoria. They were running, and man, the kids, they were doing amazing. Unfortunately, we don't have the social project anymore because for different reasons, right? But I'm so happy for them. They could change those, I think, 40 kids' lives forever.
That's awesome.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I remember, like you say, you started on a social project. Me too, and I know I'm the first world champion from this social project. And I feel like
that's so
after
cool.
that,
Yeah.
before for sure they change a lot of lives, but like after I commit this,
Yeah.
a lot of the kids like, oh my God, I can be like this one day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me focus on this good way.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah.
You don't have as much, right? Sometimes growing the community don't have as much role models.
Yeah, because back then in 2003, 2004, I think that's when I started. Jiu-Jitsu was for rich people, people with money. To get my
It's too expensive. It's
too-
yeah, very expensive. And so my professor's professor, he was like there watching us training. He said, man, this girl, she needs more training. So he said, I can introduce you to the head instructor from Gracie Barra. And back then, my daddy, he gave me a book about Grandmaster Carlos. And I said, man, I want to train with the Gracies. I gotta train with them. I want to be one of them. Like that's what was my goal. And then he took me to Gracie Barra, the first Gracie Barra in Rio, and that's when everything started. That's when my life changed forever. And
That's awesome.
yeah.
I used to go there to get the
IDs,
carteirinhas, the ID.
Yeah, CBJJ, yeah.
We like-
Oh my goodness, yeah, the little house.
I buy the,
I was kid and like
the
I
time.
go there all the time with my professor. My first professor, probably you know him, is Erma Santos. He worked a lot on the CBJJF tournament in Brazil, like on the podio.
Okay.
He has like his leg don't bend.
I know him.
Yeah.
Of course, I do know
Back in
him.
the day, he give the patch to like everybody, say like Jesus Christ is the way, blah blah blah. something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this, you know. Like he's everybody knows him.
Oh,
Like,
of
everybody
course,
was
I do
fighting
know
back in
him.
the day, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I start with him, like on the social project on
Yeah.
inside the church too.
Yeah, that's
You
so
know,
cool.
yeah.
That's so cool. Yeah, so I that's when I met my professor Jefferson Moura. And man, he used to make fun of me all the time because I was very shy. I didn't like to tap. I used to go to the gym just to train, like porrada, 100%. And I didn't talk to anybody, like just get on the mats, leave the mats. People,
Train
they used to tell me, you are very cocky. You are very marrenta, very cocky. I said, no, I just want to train. And
focused.
yeah, he told.
How old you were?
When I was a purple belt, I was 17, 18, no, not 17, 18, 19, something like that.
But you little cock back in the day. I
Yeah.
have seen on the tournaments. You always like. Man,
Yes, I was. I think because I was very mature, you know, and I want to be like, you know, the tough girl on the mats. No space for more girls. I gotta be the only one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially back then, when we had other women come to the gym,
You try kill everyone.
we tried to kill everyone. No more girls.
Old
Myself,
school
maybe
times, old
those
times.
two that I know them, they're here, they're okay. But no more. Oh my God.
That's a good.
I was
That's a bad
crazy.
thing for the owner. No, the owner like, oh my god, I'm not gonna let this girl train here anymore.
My professor, he used to call me like a pit bull. Glaucia, man, I gotta keep you away from the ladies because you are trying to
gonna
kill
hurt
them
them.
all the time. And thank God I changed my mind. I got like more mature. And today I have the women's class, which we have a great environment at the gym. A lot of ladies training, like my oldest student, Mrs. Debbie. Hello, Mrs. Debbie. She's 71 years old.
She's up there. She's a grandmother.
Yeah, she's training,
That's cool.
and we have teenagers, and then we have moms, like we have Kika. Kika, she's 55. No, she's not. She's 32, something like that. So we have such a great environment.
Nice.
And when I look back, I feel like I'm so proud. I became a good woman, trying to.
Probably
You learn
building
from
your
the-
building your.
Yeah, I
your
learned
way
from the
to
mistakes.
Learn from those mistakes.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the school. You guys just opened a couple.
I will let Jesse talk a little
So, Gracie Barra, we've been open a little bit over a year now, just a little bit over a year. We're the third Gracie Barra school here in Northern Virginia. You know, Professor Scott,
Tiago, yeah.
they were the first ones. And we have a great working relationship with those guys. They're awesome.
Nice.
Coach Jamie, Coach Mike. But I wanted to open, you know, when I first started training with Gracie Barra, that was back in 2005. And I was telling you guys, I was in the Marine Corps for 6 years.
Where? I'm sorry.
In
Where?
California.
With who?
With, my first professor was Professor Flavio Almeida.
Almeida.
So, quick story, guys. When I started training Jiu-Jitsu, I started training under a blue belt. He was one of my senior Marines that was in charge.
You start inside the Marine.
Yeah, I had just came back from my third deployment to Iraq. I was an infantry.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you, guys.
Oops.
So, you know, at the time I didn't know that I was suffering from PTSD. I was depressed and I was drinking a lot. And I think this guy knew, right? So one day he says, "Hey, listen, you know, during lunchtime we're gonna go to the gym and we're gonna go hit the mats." I grew up a wrestler. You know, I used to wrestle. I wrestled from third grade all the way to my first year in the Marine Corps, which was back in 97. So I said,
bit. I wasn't born.
I was. So, you know, I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna go wrestle with this guy, you know, just gonna smash him and pin him real quick. And then he's like, okay, we're gonna do jiu-jitsu. And I'm like, that's like that UFC stuff, right?
Yeah.
Everybody knew who Royce Gracie was. And of course, he smashes me, and I get hooked immediately. And that really
Gently, right?
gently in a
Gentle
nice way.
smash, right?
You know, he folded me in my you know, really nice. But you know, that helped me. And you know, a lot of people say, oh, jiu-jitsu saved my life, but you know, I really believe that it does save people's lives. Because I was drinking heavy, you know, I was self-medicating. So I got hooked. I was training with him every day, 5 days a week. And he said, you know what, you need to find a school. You need to go to another school. I can't teach you more than you already know. So the first school I went to was right out of San Clemente, California, in Orange County. It was another school. It was part of the Lotus Club. And I had a good professor. His name was Hano, guys. You know, he's tatted down from the neck down. He said, "You do jiu-jitsu, man." And I remember I was like, you know, I was like, no, you know, I'm trying to learn. And we had a good run. I got promoted all the way to blue belt. And at that time, he wanted me to pay him $200 for the promotion. And I was just like, at the time,
Special promotion.
For special people.
Yeah, special people.
Christmas. This was a promotion ceremony right before Christmas. So all the blue belts had to pay $200, purple belts 400, brown 5, and then you know, so I'm like, that's odd, you know. So I told the owner, I was like, hey, listen, man, like I just can't pay it. This is just the principle. So of course, Hano, he got upset at me, and he's like, you don't want to pay me, you stay a white belt. And I was like, fine.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
like,
I don't ask you to get up the house.
Yeah.
I said, you know, I'll keep smashing your blue belts. I don't care. And then, you know, the owner was like, hey, you can stay here and you train for 2 months if you just pay me. You train for 2 months for free. And I was like, it's not about that. It's not about the money. I can afford it. I just don't like the idea of paying for a belt because I was under the impression you don't pay for belts. I said, well, different schools. So long story, I left, man. I was like, I just training at the gym with the guys. And one of the other Marines I used to work with said, hey, listen, in a couple months, they're going to open the Gracie Barra. And he used to train at the headquarters in Irvine. And I was just too lazy to drive the 35 minutes up there every day. So I said, okay, who's going to be the head instructor? He said,
Furão.
yeah,
Felipe de la Monica,
yeah,
right?
he's the head instructor over there. At the time, Marcio Feitosa was
Marcinho.
So I would go train every once in a while, but I waited till they opened in San Clemente, and I found out, you know, Professor Flavio was going to, I think at the time he was a second-degree black belt at the time. And so I remember looking him up, like, man, he's a multiple world champion, this guy, you know, like, super excited to train with him. So I signed up, I trained with him, and my jiu-jitsu just goes up, right? And Professor Flavio is amazing. And so I stuck with it, you know, and one day I'm driving.
Gotta tell them.
I gotta tell you guys a story. I'm driving to go to train at Gracie Barra. I'm driving in my truck, and in the opposite direction, I look over, and it's my other old professor, and he does like a double look. I see him bust a U-turn. I'm like, oh, my heart. Because this guy's an MMA fighter. He's a black belt, and he's just a crazy guy.
Meathead.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh my god.
Think they're gonna kill me now.
You know, like, I'm driving fast. I get to the school and I run in, and Professor Flavio's like, hey, what's going on? I said, Professor, this guy's following me. I don't know. Calm down. He's like, go into the locker room and just wait there. And I hear the guy come in and they're speaking Portuguese. And I'm in the bathroom. I'm like, what's going on? Are they going to get into a fight? Or are they going to beat me up? You know.
What did I get into?
I'm sweating, you know, like, oh my God. And finally the guy leaves and Professor Flavio's like, hey, it's okay, you can come out now. I'm like, whew.
It's okay.
He's like, man, that guy's crazy. I was like, yeah, I know.
I told you.
I told you.
He basically told him, I'm not a blue belt, you know, I owe money. And Professor Flavio was like, well, he's my blue belt now, and thank you, you guys did an awesome work with him, but now he's our blue belt. So the guy was like, oh, okay, you know, maybe you and I can train, and like, I'll smash that guy. He's like, no. So I stayed there with Flavio for a couple years, and then, you know, deployments. I had deploy back and forth to. I did, a couple more deployments to Iraq.
That's what broke my heart. All the militaries guy travel a lot of
Yeah,
time. Like
yeah,
That's
they
rough.
For a
train
good
it
reason.
yeah.
For a good
for
reason.
good
keep us
reason.
safe.
Yeah.
But like when you get in the school, we get on a relationship, as a friendship, and they need to go. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, man, I don't miss you.
Breaks my heart. Yeah,
But I think what Max is talking about is more about when every 4 years, right?
Yeah.
You move.
Oh,
when you get
yeah.
deployed, you would come back to the same
Yeah, so we
era,
would
right?
do 7-month deployments, to combat. We would go do it 7 months, come back. But it was difficult because the workup prior to deployment, we would travel within the state of California for different training, or we would be out training for a week or two at a time. And, so at that point when I came back after Afghanistan, I was done. And
Sorry, man. Somebody told you your audio is bad.
Oh.
Try get a little bit closer
I
and
think it's the-
turn like this. On the side is better than top.
I don't think it's the.
You don't think so? Like
That's,
this.
yeah, just straight up here.
all straight.
Yes, and get a little bit closer, please. Nice.
Yeah, so
Think it'll be better.
So, yeah, training for combat is difficult, and so after my deployment to Afghanistan, I came back and I was in,
Too much.
I was self-medicating. I got off the mats for a little bit. And I started going back and forth, and honestly, I was kind of embarrassed to go back to Gracie Barra because, I was drinking a lot. And I went to another gym and I told the guy my story. Hey, listen, I've been off the mats for a little bit. I'm a blue belt. Should I come back as a white belt? He said, no, I'll put you with the teenagers. I can handle
teenagers,
that. No worries, right?
full energy.
Man, he put me with the green belts. These kids were just mopping the mats with me. And I remember leaving the school. I was looking at the time, make sure nobody was watching. I just had to throw up. I was so tired. And I was like thinking to myself, man, I got to get back on the mats. And then, fast forward here, 2 years ago? Yeah, for 4 years, I started training with another Gracie Barra here in Virginia. And but I always had that dream that I wanted to open my own school. So after the pandemic, I was like, it's time.
Was
Yeah.
Stafford?
No, it's, they're in
Ashburn.
yeah.
Ashburn.
Yeah,
I see.
so me and my son used to train there, and then when I decided, to open my own school, I took my kid under my wing, and I started training him in the basement.
That's awesome.
And I mean, he's been doing great. We took him to the Gracie Barra Nationals,
First place.
first place.
Nice.
And his only training partner was myself, a 50-year-old guy who was like 200 pounds, trying to kill my kid.
Jay.
So
Oh
I'm like,
my
"Hey, bro,
God.
slow the
You
guy
slow
down."
down. He's a kid.
He's 8 years old and he weighs like 30 pounds, and his daughter. So we were training for about 2 months, and my kid was like, "Let's just go. Let's see what happens." And
Yeah,
he won his first 2 by submission, like
Nice.
under 30 seconds.
and he's winning everything. Every tournament he goes, he gets first place.
Have you been at
Awesome.
PBJJF?
For PBJJF already.
Yeah, of course.
double gold at
Nice.
Winchester.
Yeah.
He got injured the last tournament in this no gi, but he won the gi division.
Nice.
So he's
Yeah.
doing good. We're getting ready to go do the your guys' Pans,
Pans,
World.
World.
Nice.
We're gonna be there for
Big
sure.
deal.
Yeah, he's excited. He's like, let's go.
How old your
He's
son?
10.
10 years old. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
That's awesome.
So now he trains under her and myself. So
Yeah.
We Gracie Barra Chantilly, we're open to the community. I try to help veterans as well. And I help them, give them a discount so they can train.
And we're gonna have our first anniversary now.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
When is
It's
it?
1 year. 1 year.
Yeah,
1 year.
Is
Yeah.
it a party?
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
gonna have a
We're
party?
gonna have a belt ceremony June 3rd.
Belt ceremony, special seminar with Professor Thiago,
Cool.
Yeah.
and then food.
Yeah.
Thiago Reinaldo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's here. He's watching.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
Thiagão.
Professor.
He say he like the new mug.
He's a old school.
He got the
I'm sorry, Thiagão, but this one is for me.
We actually went to train with them a couple weeks ago, and
Yeah.
I didn't realize we were going to a tournament. It's a competition training. I'm injured. I got
Like just another session. That's like
Yeah.
fundamentals class. I'm thinking I'm going to because I'm nursing a knee injury, so I can go nice and slow.
yeah, that porrada time.
Yeah. The first 30 minutes, they warm up, running, sprawl, jumping, 40 minutes drills, back and forth, non-stop, and then
Nada.
an hour and a half
Porrada.
sparring.
Good way. Good way.
Yeah, oh yeah, very, very good. Oh yeah.
All our students that went with us, they're like, I thought this was gonna be. Yeah, no,
I had to drag him to the car. Let's go. Let's go home.
Hey, listen, I'll be 45 in August. My body.
You look good for 45, man. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Made his day.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
We're happy to be in the community, you know, and we push you guys, the PBJJF, we push the tournaments to our students, and the parents love it, you know.
Thank you.
The quality of the tournaments, you know, the control, the crowd control, that's one thing that I enjoy. Cause
Yeah, and we like to join like professional stuff. You know, we have so many local tournaments here in Virginia. I always tell Jesse we gotta look for the good options, because sometimes they have tournaments and it's like grappling, and then it's not jiu-jitsu rules, and then you see kids doing crazy stuff, they get hurt.
Chin, a leg lock.
Yeah, foot lock, and I'm like, come on, man, we train Brazilian jiu-jitsu, not this stuff. So
I feel I
And
definitely
it conflicts with what you guys do at your
yes,
school, right?
yes.
Conflicts a lot.
definitely
lot.
believe we need to take care about the kids now, because if you push like crazy on these movements,
Yeah.
somebody study already to
Yeah.
block these for kids,
Exactly.
to ban them for
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
If you sure it's not safe,
Yeah,
why you gonna
yeah.
let the kids do and one thing like
Hey,
somebody?
Even adults.
Even
like,
adults.
We,
Even adults,
we have
yeah.
rules for adults. Like our goal is to preserve the competitors, the athletes. You
yeah,
know.
and that's, you know, because for us, like, we tell our students, like, not everybody's an athlete, right? We have athletes, but then you have your average man and woman who just do it for the lifestyle, for their health benefits.
Yeah.
and
Which is
it-
majority.
Which is
Yeah,
the majority.
maybe
And-
90%.
Yeah, and some of them want
Yeah.
to do a tournament just to get the experience, and the last thing we want them to go is go and then get their arm broken or their knee exploded, and now they can't go to work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
That's what
Yeah.
we look for.
That's why.
Taking care of the
Yes.
athletes,
Yeah.
the
So-
competitors.
Yes.
So that's why we enjoy going to the PBJJF tournaments, because it's
Yeah.
And the way we do, we try to bring the professional environment. We want them
Exactly.
to feel professional,
Yeah.
but we know it's amateur, right? Like it's a hobby, you know, for
Right.
them. They're not like the most professional guys. We have the division for them
Yeah.
to know that, hey, this is a safe division for you. Like you can go in there this way.
Exactly.
and I like everything. Like I said, your guys' crowd control is awesome. You know, we don't-
The rules about the uniforms, because sometimes I'm sorry, but I see people fighting with like not pink gi because I like pink, but like purple gi, green gi.
Orange.
You think you are fighting like the Super Hulk,
Yeah.
and you feel like, come on, man, what is this? You know, like
And-
looks like a carnival.
And for
in
us,
Brazil.
like, we want to be a good representation, a good look for jiu-jitsu.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if our events like
Yeah.
all over, all crazy, that's what people think that jiu-jitsu is.
Yeah.
When you bring
It's a mess, we do
organization,
whatever we want to
like,
do.
hey, we have rules. That's how
Yeah.
we do it. Like you should have in your school.
Exactly.
And you
Yeah.
guys do it right. You know, like I said, from rules to the way you get your
Control the
refs are
crowd.
controlling the crowd.
Yeah.
Even the pictures, the medals. You know, because you go to some of these other local tournaments and you're like, hey, my division's over. Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
You
We
guys
started
compete.
doing that like last one.
that
was
Like,
really
take
Now
care
it's like
of
folk,
Yeah.
Camera.
Really cool.
It's
everybody.
Really cool.
Everybody got your picture.
You get that feeling like, okay, this is
Yeah.
something professional.
You should be on your uniform because
Yeah.
like some
Yeah,
time.
it's a-
Sometimes they go like
One
with
team might want the
shorts,
the
sports
other one
bra.
the gi or whatever.
Yeah.
You need to
Yeah.
if the gi medal on the gi, no
Gi.
gi on the
Yeah.
no gi uniform.
Yeah.
You know.
So we really enjoy that, and that's why we're like, man, like, we're gonna jump behind this. Like this is
Yes.
we always push that, you know. So
Thank you, man.
we got
Yeah.
a lot of kids interested. We get more every week. It seems like another kid wants to compete, so we're
Which is good.
which is good, you know.
Which is good.
Kids is the base, you know, gotta build the base
Yeah.
strong.
We also,
Yeah.
you know, in our school, like we offer no gi for our kids.
For kids as well.
And you know, Baltimore, we have
Nice.
And we got second place.
second
Nice.
place.
I started
Yeah.
to do no gi for my kids too. Before I don't do it much,
Yeah.
but
But they want to do
they
it.
wanna.
Yeah,
do
they
it.
wanna do it. Yeah, and they have
go, like,
energy
2
for
times
that.
A week, you know, like,
Yeah.
We only do it once,
Yeah.
you know, but because I never understood, like, how are you going to sign your kid up for no gi and he does no gi? Because
Doesn't make
It's
sense.
jujitsu, but it's different.
It's different.
It is.
Grip,
Oh yeah.
You have to
Oh
adapt
yeah.
the game
Mhm.
plan, right? So
Yeah.
we figured, hey, let's give them a little bit. You know, we have it for our little champs too,
And the juniors,
and
which is like teenagers.
Mhm.
once a week, you know. And
How you guys split the ages for your kids?
Little Champions 2 is from 7 to 10, and the juniors 11 to 14, 15.
Claro.
Yeah.
You guys don't have any before 7? Or
yeah, we have our little champs.
We
one
do.
that's, 5
What's-
to 6, 5 to 6.
5 and 6.
but not pushing too much on the competition.
I'm
We
not.
have a couple that
We have like Marin,
Marion.
yeah, Elizabeth, but most of them they are more to learn self-defense. Like,
But I love these kids.
oh my God, we tried a new class, the Tiny Champs, 3 to 4 years
Tiny
old.
stuff.
Oh,
That one definitely is hard for sure.
And-
Beautiful, but it's hard.
That's
Should be
what-
like 30 minutes.
yeah,
That's what we do. That's what
30
we do.
minutes.
But there just wasn't enough interest.
Yeah.
We had 6 kids signed up for it, and 6 seemed like 600, you know, because they're running
Oh
all over
my
the place.
God.
And it's like, you have 30 minutes with them. So you
And they don't have
It's like control them.
No, they don't.
It's like 30 minutes to train your patience.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a red belt in patience now. Nobody can drive me crazy.
Unfortunately, you know, most of them cancel for various reasons.
Yeah.
So we just figure, you know, let's be done with
Yeah.
it. You know.
Maybe use that time for
Yeah, because for us in our school, we want to teach jiu-jitsu. We don't want to make look like it's after
program.
school.
Yeah.
Oh, you go there, you let the child run around and do whatever they want. No, it's not about that.
Rules,
We want to teach jiu-jitsu. They gotta learn how to protect themselves, and that's our goal. You know, we felt like the kids between 3 and 4, they were not learning.
I
They were not
understand
mature
above 5.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I said, you know what, just they're not learning nothing.
Yeah.
And unfortunately they cancel. So let's take a break.
For you, I have 2 kids just turn like about to turn 5, you know, like below 5. But it's 2 girls. It's like
Yeah.
Luke has like 10.
Yeah.
That girls is different, man.
Girls are more
That girls like
focused.
when
Oh yeah.
sit down like they
Maybe girls
I
only 3 to 4 years
So
old.
some of our most successful athletes are girls.
Yeah.
We had these
Oh my God, Sophia.
2 girls, Sophia and
Isabella.
What's the last name?
Song.
Song. I've seen them.
They're
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, there are 3. Will,
family.
Isa, and
I've seen them
Sophia.
around. I
Oh
think
my
they're
goodness.
competing at DC. They're going to DC Open, right?
They went.
Yeah, they already signed up. And
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
They're phenomenal, those 2 girls, and especially, you know, Sophia's very technical. She's
Very calm.
super calm, never changes her face. It's,
She wins, she goes. She lose.
and Isabella, she literally has one speed, and that's like fast forward.
Yeah.
She just
like 100% all the
Yeah,
time.
all the time. Shh.
told her at the last tournament, Isabella, you're gonna break these kids' arms. They let
Yeah,
her smile.
yeah, just
That's what I want.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Oh my God.
yeah, yeah.
I want to win.
It's so funny because
Yeah.
those kids now are traveling to different tournaments. We get to kind of like already know them.
Yes,
Say,
you
like,
remember
oh,
their
so
faces.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like because they're coming to different events. You know, like
Yeah.
they came to Baltimore, they go to DC,
Yep.
maybe Pans. You know,
Yeah.
all the,
Well, they'll be
you
there.
know.
Oh, they will be there.
that's,
I think every tournament they have, they're gonna be
Their
there.
dad just recently told me I'm going broke because
And
all
look,
these trainers.
Yeah.
And look, we're gonna do family trip, right? Virginia Beach, Virginia
Yeah.
Beach, Richmond,
It's
Riley.
not too far.
You know,
but-
Not too
like
far.
they
Yeah.
might be able to, you know, kids, and they also a lot of kids and the parents they come to us in the schools because we have the ranking. So at the end of the year, we have the ranking, so the kids receive a certificate,
That's
and the
so
schools also
cool.
receive a trophy and
I think we
certificate.
saw that last year, right? When
Yeah.
we went to the spring. I think
Yeah, I
Oh
did.
yeah. That's true.
But
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
first time we did it.
That was the first
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't understand what we want to do, you know?
Oh, God.
But like for this year, we go communicate way better, you know?
Oh, yeah.
We want to definitely do like something special after for the champions, maybe a dinner, something like that, you know?
Okay.
Like,
Oh, that's
would be-
really
would be
cool. That's really
And
cool.
for the teams, and so we're gonna have the ranking is by the belt and
Oh,
weight and age, you know,
good.
like
That's
white,
awesome.
gray,
That's awesome.
yellow, you
That's
know,
awesome.
Yeah.
so all the
Yeah, yeah.
belts,
That's
Yeah.
great, man.
uh,
Like, you guys do it
adults
right.
and masters.
Yeah.
It's definitely. I think what you guys are doing here is definitely helping.
It's something different.
Jiu-jitsu here in the East
I
Coast.
don't recall something like that here in Virginia.
No. don't
So I
Not
think
in
you
the
guys,
East
you
Coast.
guys are doing an amazing job, and that's why we always, not because we are here today, but we are always looking forward to compete your events because you guys are trying to do the right thing, and that's why we try
Always.
to do,
Yeah.
right?
Thank you. We appreciate you
And
guys'
we
support.
really try to connect with the schools in the same vision. You know, like your vision is growing jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
develop people, use jiu-jitsu as a way to develop people.
Right.
Yeah,
Life.
You wanna, we wanna spread the word in a positive way.
Yeah.
We're kind of like we as a federation, we wanna make sure we connect
yeah,
with the schools that come to PBJJF tournament.
yeah,
And I think, just based on our last experience in here in the last tournament, I think there are some schools that just, you see what they're teaching, you see what the kids are doing, and it's like, it's an MMA school. I know right
Yeah.
away just by the way the kids compete. Some of them are not
that
doing,
the actions, that
Yeah.
behavior.
they're not
Yep.
doing the gi part of the tournament. They're only doing no gi. It's just like, okay, like that's not.
It's not like about Brazilian
And
Jiu-Jitsu,
I
it's
don't
more
think-
about
I don't
grappling.
think
Yeah,
some of
yeah.
those kids, just, some of those schools, because they have a different ideology, which is nothing wrong with that, right?
That's
To each
true.
your own, but it's like for us, at Gracie Barra in general, like, we want to expand jiu-jitsu. We
Yeah,
want to-
Jiu-Jitsu for everyone. That's the goal. That's the goal. Jiu-Jitsu for
I
everyone.
believe on this a lot.
We do.
Yeah.
And we believe that jiu-jitsu is going to be the most practiced
Oh yeah.
sport in the whole
Combat
world.
sport. Combat sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, combat sport in the
For
world.
sure.
It's way for-
Martial arts
Yeah.
in the world.
Definitely.
And we
Oh, yeah.
believe that we're gonna see way more women in
Yes.
the next 5 to 10 years.
So I'll tell you this.
I truly believe that.
Here in Chantilly, we have a lot of people, a lot of families that come in, and a lot of them have left Taekwondo. And the majority of the parents that bring their kids to us, I don't feel like my kid was getting this or that. I'm not saying anything bad about Taekwondo because I think
I would say for you, there is not real, which is a real fight. Okay.
Thank
I
you.
can tell for you.
Thank you.
Say something about it. I think it's a great martial art, karate, all the martial arts, but somehow it got very.
it's all about money now.
Yeah, now they changed.
Yeah.
the
You feel
approach.
like that kid's like 80 years old, the black belt.
No, no, there's no. We have.
down.
I will not mention the name, but we have a couple kids that are black belts in Taekwondo, and man, we are asking them to line up, and they just can't. They keep taking their uniform off, and hey, buddy,
And
come
how
on.
about a black belt?
Yeah, and I'm like, how can he, be a black belt?
So I feel that somehow people start watering down their martial art to
Yeah.
get more people to join. Easy.
Yes.
Easy life, easy way.
And which is sad, man.
It is. So we see people doing that in jiu-jitsu as well. There's people that are selling blue belts
Yeah.
online, getting
Like you had to
course.
pay $200.
Well, no,
You didn't.
before, no.
Talk about 20 years ago.
But at the least minimum he trained.
Yeah. There you go.
There's people. Maybe I say the name. I said the name already before. You guys know.
Yeah.
Hannah Grace.
Yeah.
The University of Jiu-Jitsu, Grace of Jiu-Jitsu,
Selling
whatever.
belt online.
Yeah.
Black belt online, going to karate schools now. It's like, hey, you're a karate black belt, learn my online, get your blue belt, and teach jiu-jitsu in your school. That's what this guy's doing.
It's all
Oh no.
That's what he's
Yeah.
doing. So he wants to water down jiu-jitsu.
I don't like that.
That's what he's doing.
And it goes against the idea from Grandmaster Carlos Gracie, which is jiu-jitsu about control someone, like a small guy control a big guy. And how do you do that online?
It's impossible.
How do you do that?
We have a white belt that trains with us. He's Korean, came from Korea. He's actually a Korean. He's a black belt. He's an instructor in Taekwondo, and he does jiu-jitsu. He's like, Taekwondo here is different. He's like, where I come from, it's
Different.
It is. Yeah.
He's
So
like,
definitely has like I think the serious sport too.
Yes.
The focus could
yeah,
be-
so
Yeah.
I was
It's a
talking.
great martial art.
Yeah, I was talking to him, and he said, here it's all about money. He's like, we push belts a lot because every belt is a promotion. There's money included.
Yeah,
you know?
it's a lot.
So he's like, well, for me, I know that in the streets, like, my Taekwondo is not gonna take me a lot. So he's like, I'm here to learn jiu-jitsu.
That's really cool.
To defend himself
Yeah,
or
to
like
defend
Yeah.
learn
yourself.
something real now.
Something that can
Yeah.
actually help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
It's that's a very interesting topic because it's happening in jiu-jitsu, and we don't
Yeah.
we are not seeing it because the white belts see. We black belts, we don't see because we don't pay attention to that
Yes,
stuff.
that's
The
true.
white belts go to YouTube and see the, oh, get your blue belt on. Okay, I guess I'm a blue belt. Sent by the mail. And like, oh, now I can open my school.
I believe
a blue
the
belt.
internet. I believe the
We
internet
don't-
can help a lot. If you
Oh,
buy, like,
for sure.
the courses they have online,
Yeah, like-
this can help. But definitely you need to go to the school.
You guys for example, in Gracie Barra, we do have the GB online. We go there, we watch the videos, we have special classes, like the levels by levels, GB1, fundamentals, GB2. But we gotta go to the school and train.
You gotta get your.
It's impossible you doing that.
Gotta get your
Yes.
on the mat.
Yes.
I always tell the white belts, the mats don't lie.
The match.
Oh yeah.
They don't lie. You can come in here wearing a blue belt, and we're gonna find out if you're really a blue belt. You know, when you have a 3-stripe white belt, mopping the floors with you, and you've been training for 2 years, you're not.
Yeah.
I have the experience. One guy get on my school. He's a Japanese jiu-jitsu purple belt.
Judo-
Oh,
ju-
wow.
jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, J-U,
But it's like
Jiu-Jitsu.
I told him like, hey sir, I'm sorry, but
You're white belt.
you are white belt on jiu-jitsu,
Oh my, Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah.
They do.
There's a difference.
Yeah, because they're more like stand-up.
Yeah.
Wrist locks, right? Like,
Yeah, kind of
punch.
like Krav
Aikido,
Maga.
Aikido.
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's kind of the point, like there's people trying to water down jiu-jitsu. It's important to get to understand curriculum processes, helping people to take it. I believe,
Yeah.
taking people. We're not gonna throw people on the mat and crush them. There's process.
Exactly.
That's how we are.
And that's something we always talk about is of course we are growing, like as a school we are growing, we have a lot of students, but we don't want to get in a point that we just have students and they don't learn nothing. So we really think about that.
We need to keep the level good.
Yeah, I want to make sure they are learning jiu-jitsu.
We always-
They are not a number,
we always-
But you have a mission.
Yes.
Yes.
We always talk about quality over quantity. Right?
Yes.
Of course, every school wants 500 students or 300, but if you don't have the right staff, the right amount of staff, then
Yeah.
what are you really teaching? Don't
And
we
the
have-
people that should be there, sometimes people don't. You might have people that don't fit to your
Oh, that's
culture,
cool.
Yeah, they don't
to
fit
your
into the
team.
Yes.
They're gonna hurt your
Exactly.
group.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've had students, parents bring their kids and other adults come from other schools in the area and they're like, wow, like, I'm actually learning stuff.
Mhm.
I've had parents say, well, my kids were over there for 2 years and my kids are telling me the 1 month they've been here, they've learned a lot more.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, because, when you grow so fast and you don't have the right amount of professors or coaches, you're just a number.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
sometimes about the curriculum too, because like you have like somebody jump on your class, learn something, you jump on her class,
Yeah.
learn another thing. And the same school sometimes when they
Yeah.
big, but if you have
Yeah.
the curriculum, making sure
That's,
they
that's a
will
big-
learn it.
that's a big
The same
thing.
theme,
But
yeah.
it's about-
Thing.
we have the curriculum, so you can go to any Gracie Baja, you're gonna find the same curriculum where, I have parents bringing their kids and they say, man, we would walk in and the black belt would be like, what do you guys wanna learn today? And it's like, well, we don't do that. You have to have a curriculum.
Yes.
You're never gonna learn. It's gonna
They know
Like
what they're
that,
expecting
yeah.
for the class, and for us as professors it's very challenging because we can get comfortable, just show the technique 1, 2, 3 times, it's enough. No, but for me, for myself, and I always tell Jesse, we gotta make sure they are trying, they are like giving their best. So we try to correct them. I don't like to just show a technique and then just because it's a child, I would not try to correct them because it's a child. No, I want to make sure that little kid is learning. That little girl is learning. They may use this in the future. We don't know. Yeah.
I
So
think I do. I try on my class, catch him. I show the position, whatever. Flower sweep today. I would try touch on each one.
yeah.
Minimum 2 times.
Yes, that's what we do.
Oh, that
Yeah.
time. Walk around.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to
Minimum
just
2
walk
times.
around and be like, hey, good job. But really, is it a good
Yeah.
job? Did you see what
Yeah.
you're doing? So we actually take the time. Okay,
And
that was-
and the thing we do is like we grab each student's hand and we get them.
Yeah,
hold here.
you do-
You gotta push
yeah.
this way.
Put your hand
that
here.
deep.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And sometimes
we
it's
help
just
with
about
the
like
direction.
This is just about that. Your hand is not here, your hand is here.
Yeah.
Now it works.
There you go.
And we
Little
do-
things.
Yeah.
And we do that hundreds of times a day.
Oh yeah.
Hundreds
Oh,
of
yeah.
times.
Yeah. Sometimes I learn more teaching than training.
Even with adults.
Yep.
With adults,
Adults, all
there are
class.
adults that are super smart, book smart, but they just cannot grasp.
They don't have like the body coordination or whatever.
No.
But we there to help with that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, so
No, some people you say like, all right, your left hand on his right shoulder.
Yeah. Which right hand?
Yeah.
Which one?
You know,
Yeah.
your other right hand. Your other
yeah, your other.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
That's good. But that's normal. We make fun now here, whatever. But like that's normal.
It's common.
People, and the white belts need
Yes.
to understand that's normal.
Yeah.
And on time he will understand his body better too. His
Yeah.
reactions, like he will understand like when he push somebody, he reaction pushing him back, and that's the
Yeah.
momentum to apply.
That's the momentum,
The
yeah.
flip, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Like I always tell them also, I always say consistency, right? But you have to be consistent in your training so your mind and your body start realizing the techniques and the positions. Because, if you're training one time a week and then 1 week turns to 2 weeks, you're going to be back to square one. It's like, what did I learn? That
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
Yeah.
You never progress.
Oh,
One
yeah.
question. You guys follow like a week
Playing.
plan?
We have so Gracie Barra. We have different programs, 16 weeks each program.
And you go boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's like a
There's a theme. If you're-
yes, and
there's a
yeah,
theme for-
like week 1 guard bottom, and then week 2 guard on top, week 3
Yeah,
half guard whatever. Yeah,
I build in my own
Yeah.
the way I
Helps
like
a
to
lot.
do it, yeah.
Helps
Like,
a lot.
I did like by week too, like okay, that week is
Yeah.
some things gotta go over a week.
Right.
Yeah.
But most of the times like if I start to doing close guard,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
it will be like how the week close guard.
yes,
Next week the progress on that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And, like, couple times is go over the
Right.
that week.
Yeah.
But most of the time I keep it.
helps a lot. I think.
It,
Yep.
it even helps the students because I see our students that walk into our curriculum. They're like, okay,
And helps the professor too, because for example, there are days I teach with private classes, sometimes 10 classes a day, because I have my private, I have the regular classes. If I was going to, hold on,
Well, what I gonna do?
what am I
now?
going to teach
Yeah.
now? Man, I would be crazy. So thank God we have all the programs, the GBK, everything helps a lot. I think years ago, when we start with the uniform, like change the uniforms in Gracie Barra, everybody was talking trash about us. Oh, they gotta wear the uniform, the rash guard. They will make fun of us, and nowadays everybody
The
have
largest school
yeah.
in the world.
yeah the number one.
but they did it for good reasons.
Yeah,
Like for the
I
right.
do that in my school.
there we
I
go.
apply on mine.
Because
Yep.
because
But it's hard.
like think about I wouldn't want my 13-year-old daughter training with the 50-year-old man.
Oh my God.
Without a rash.
Oh my God! I was a teenager. I used to train with the guys. I was probably the only girl they met so many times. Jesus, man, that chest, a lot of hair. Oh my God! I went through a lot. I survived.
I talked to my students about that. So I want to do jiu-jitsu. When you guys come on the mat, it's about jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Now you have because we express ourselves to what we wear,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So
yeah.
someone come with a politic party, a rash guard. Oh, I do this.
Yeah.
And then you have two on the mat. That's gonna create a chaos. Oh, I'm not religious, and then I'm talking something bad about religion,
Yeah.
and then you're very religious. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, we're not here to
Or
confront.
they come
We're
with
here to
like
Yeah.
do
the Craig
jiu-jitsu.
Jones hash guard OnlyFans or whatever, and the mom was, what is this?
That's my personal take.
Yeah.
And when you look like your partner, training partner, you tend to take care of them more
Well,
because
not only that,
when you connect with each other,
you're also only there for one thing at that point, right? You're not thinking what is religious beliefs or
exactly.
you're there to do
Jiu-Jitsu.
That's it. You're not there to
And-
what's your beliefs, that's
No.
outside the mat.
Exactly.
And since we started with the uniform, we had more women join jiu-jitsu. Because I remember, like, when I started, we didn't have a lot of women. Why don't you train jiu-jitsu? Oh my God, they are all sweaty, no shirts, they're on top of you. And since we started with the uniforms, we had more women join.
Yes.
Right?
You
So,
definitely leave that transition now.
oh yeah, I
You're
did.
there.
I did, man.
You're the only few ones that stick with
Yes,
jiu-jitsu.
I had when I started jiu-jitsu, I had 4 friends. They would join the social project.
Like girls for.
Yeah, my goals. And they said, Glaucia, you gotta try this. I said, man, my mom, she won't allow me. My mom, she's very old school. So in her mind, I had to do ballet. I did ballet for 5 years.
And you hate. Or you
Yes.
like.
No, I didn't like because was I wasn't like a skinny girl. I was always like a little bit chubby, strong, and I recall the teacher one day she said, "You gotta lose weight."
Oh my God. For a
And
kid.
and I was like 9 years old, and I was okay.
What I have to do?
Man, I remember I left the class that day. I was like, I want to cry. I said, Mom, she told me I gotta lose weight because I have a little belly.
That's normal at that age, you know.
Right? So I said, no. But anyways, going back to Jiu-Jitsu thing, I had myself plus 4 girls, and they started Jiu-Jitsu, and I am the only one that became a black belt.
Nice.
And they brought
Yeah.
you
Not
to
that
jiu-jitsu.
They
nice,
brought me to
good for
Jiu-Jitsu.
you, but when you look in the numbers, like 5.
Yes. We got an appointment.
No, we needed to check it out.
Yes.
Before it was hard for man, like a male, to stick with jiu-jitsu. Think about it. Like
Yeah.
I'm probably the only one that became a black belt from my
Your generation.
first group. You know,
Yeah.
like it's like, dude, it was hard for us. Think
Yeah,
about
can you
a
imagine
female.
for women?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Double
was hard. Yeah, I in a point I was the only one on the mats for months, years.
The first time that I got to train with a female black belt was Gracie. She came to visit San Clemente. And I remember, she said, Professor Fabio was like, hey, you go with her. And I was like, okay, like, how hard?
Toss you around.
And I was a blue belt, and I was like, okay, like, I'm a white belt.
Yeah, yeah.
That girl, she was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Ana Laura was
Oh yeah, Ana
I
Laura,
think she was
love her.
Ana Laura.
Yeah, Ana, yeah, from Minas, yeah,
So tough.
yeah.
She won championship. She won
She, oh yeah, several times.
She hurt her back, right? That's what
Yeah, she got a surgery. I think she fought again. I got
she got back.
Yeah.
I remember her.
She fought with Gabi too.
Gabi too.
I
Yeah.
never got to train with her, but I used to see her when we used to go to Irvine. I used to see her
Oh man.
beating all the guys up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I think she was from Unaí, close to Brasilia.
Like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
9
close
years
to Brasilia.
today.
That's true.
I'm okay.
Mine, you know,
Minas,
mine is
Unaí.
bad.
Yeah, yeah. Minas, yeah. Anyways, so man, a lot of things changed since I started jiu-jitsu, and a lot of things. The culture, it's completely different. I remember because I was a girl, I wasn't allowed to cry on the mats because if I cried, it looked like I was weak. So I remember one trainer was training with a professor, and like I said, I didn't like to tap. So he got the Americana. I got mad. He could see I was like red, like angry, then crazy stuff. And then he popped this arm and then the other one, both arms, and said, "Are you not going to tap, Glaucia?" I said, "Yeah, I tap." He said, "Man, you gotta tap, go." But I remember I had this idea. I can't cry. If I cry, he will think I'm weak. So I think that's why I didn't like to tap for so many years. But thank God
Thank you, learn,
Yeah,
before
yeah.
get all broken.
I followed Jefferson, and Jefferson, he said, Glaucia, you were like a little puppy at home. I had to teach you everything, how to speak, how to train, how to teach. So the only thing I didn't teach you was how to use high heels. That's the only thing I didn't teach you. The rest, I taught you everything. And I'm very thankful for my professor.
Jiu-jitsu help with that, man. You get like some kids at the school, that hard personality or whatever.
Yeah, I was very
They
shy.
learn a lot, man.
Yes.
They learn a lot.
I was very shy. I couldn't talk to you looking to your face. I was always like
Well,
this.
Even teaching kids, like, it teaches you a lot, because
Yeah.
we have a couple kids that are just very difficult, and
No.
and you wonder, like, what's going on, and I don't know. I think sometimes parents are shy and they don't want to tell us either their kids are on the spectrum or they have some
Some
disorder,
problems,
some
yeah.
problems.
Yeah.
And so when we find out, and that's okay, that helps us communicate.
Yes, yes. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
So, you know, you learn.
That's good for the parents, you know, like parents should come
I think they should
and
be honest.
be open
Yeah.
With the
because
instructors,
all the
sure.
instructors, if they're capable of doing their best for your kid, they
Yes.
will.
They will be able to help you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
helps me because now I don't have to get frustrated like, oh, this kid's not listening. I know why. He's diagnosed with X, Y, and Z.
Yes.
So we figure out how do I talk to him? How do I make him understand what he's
Yes.
doing wrong?
Yes.
There's constant, and it just works out, you know. So I've learned a lot. It's
And
awesome.
somehow we're mastering the personal
Diagnosis, yeah.
diagnosis.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's true.
We got
sometimes the parents don't even know, but we know, but we cannot communicate. What is the?
Yeah.
So I
But
have
we don't know. We at least we.
Maybe we don't know what is the right thing.
what
Like,
the-
Yeah, but there is
yeah.
something off.
And
There is
sometimes
something
the
off.
parents comes to us, hey, we just found out, you know,
Yeah.
think about this.
you know, from combat. I see my therapist every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I share with her my frustrations on the mat. Either it's an adult being silly or a kid.
You're doing Glaucia beat you up and
Cry. So I tell my doctor, and she says, let me tell you something. If your jiu-jitsu journey doesn't work out for you, to go get your degree in psychology. I will sign off on your hours.
Oh yeah.
You are telling these people the right thing.
Yeah, because through jiu-jitsu we know people. If you, for example, I had students like that in the past. Guys, they look at me, oh, I will learn from a woman, from a black belt. And I had a student, he told me that, Glaucia, when I first met you, I remember I tried to kill you because I thought I couldn't learn anything from you. I thought just because you were a woman, a black belt, I couldn't learn. I'm taller than you. I'm like
I'm
almost
strong, big.
yeah, I'm almost like 200 pounds. I thought I could beat you up. But man, you made me so humble that day, Glaucia. And that's why today I'm a purple belt. So thank you for everything.
Marcia, she work on the tournament now. And we talk after that on the tournament, break down the setup. And she told, I start teaching on that school, blah, 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 blah. And in downtown, one new school there. And get like 3 new guys. And one of these guys don't wanna step on the mat, you know.
Yeah.
And she
Because-
convincing him to step on the mat to do the and teaching him and after all 3 sign up, but she feel that she like
Macho.
It's a
too
macho-
much too macho, man, blah blah blah. Definitely she feel like now he
Yeah.
don't wanna train because it's a woman teaching or
Oh yeah. I had problems like that. But things are better now, and but it was hard to get in this point that we are now. Was hard. I think that's why a lot of girls they quit jiu-jitsu in the past because
I don't know how many women run a program in a school. That's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know how many. Like I can't
Yeah.
count now. Or
Yeah.
I know you.
yeah here.
Like,
Probably not enough.
Yeah, here in Virginia, I am the first black belt here in Virginia.
you, baby,
Right.
Luana,
No, I mean in Gracie Barra. Gracie Barra.
Leca.
Leticia.
Leticia, oh my God,
But like
Leticia.
we know other girls like teaching, but like be the head instructor.
Yeah, we don't have a lot.
Man, look how big jiu-jitsu. I thought like 5.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe if I push more, we can have
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 more.
Yeah.
But it's not much.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
But hey, I will tell you,
We need more.
we're gonna have many other women teaching.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
We're
for
gonna be
sure.
able to have many schools just for women
and
as well.
Yeah.
Will be for both,
Yes.
but majority for women. Because
Yeah.
women are the most they need jiu-jitsu.
They
We need, yeah, we do need this the most. Yes.
Like I was talking to my wife, like she thinks about where she's going to park the car. I don't care about it. I never
Yeah,
care about
that's
it.
true.
I walk with my phone like this,
Yeah.
whatever. Who's going to attack me randomly? Cool. I can. There's a higher chance of a woman getting assaulted
Yes.
or attacked by anybody than
Yeah,
a
first
I watched a
person.
video on Instagram a couple of days ago. They go like clean her house, you know, and then she would have film like some TikTok videos, you know what I mean? And a guy opened the door
What?
and get in her house. Like thanks, like she reacted good, start to loud, like punch, pushing he out, you know. But like, look at this. He opened her door just because it's
Whoa.
like her and like
That's crazy,
Mom
man.
clothes like dance or whatever. That I mean,
Yeah.
he thinks he able to do that. That's like
Yeah.
in-
It's
You become
a victim. Man.
a victim.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you start doing jiu-jitsu, you turn to a human weapon.
Right.
So then you can use
Yes.
your body to protect
Oh yes.
yourself.
Oh
So
yes.
I'll tell you, we have this mom, her daughter trains a little girl, and mom's been sitting on the benches for 6+ months, right?
Yeah.
And then we had a women's only self-defense seminar.
Yeah. With 40 ladies on the mats.
40
Nice.
ladies
Was very
on the
cool.
mat. After that seminar, she reached out to me and she said, you know what? I didn't think I could do this, but after the seminar, I knew I could do this. She signed up right away.
And she's doing
She's
amazing.
doing amazing. Now
Yeah.
she's training twice a day. She was there for
Yeah.
the mats today. Like,
Cool.
wow. And
She
then-
came for the class and then she came back for the open mats.
Yeah, and so
Good job, go.
She sent me a video of this lady being attacked.
Yeah.
This guy picked her up from behind, slammed her, and the lady's paralyzed now. And it's like, had she just known a little bit of self-defense,
Yes.
know how to
sometimes
practice,
it's just
try to
about to
do everything.
survive, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
about to
It's
survive.
about survive.
Just to
Yeah.
survive, hopefully somebody can come and help you.
Mm-hmm.
And a little bit of that fight will probably stop the aggressor because they're not
Yes.
expecting that.
Usually they expect to beat you up just
Yeah.
because you are a woman. Just
It's
because you are a woman.
Insane. I think every little girl nowadays,
Needs to learn
should be at
jiu-jitsu.
least a minute
Yeah,
or-
my girl's gonna born on the mats.
So we, like all our GB1s, our fundamentals classes,
Yeah.
we start all of them with a self-defense technique.
Yeah.
Standing or on the ground.
On the ground.
Before we get into the sport aspect
Nice.
of it. we all-
Yeah, teaching them how to like block punches, kicks, chokes. So yeah, all the girls in the world should learn jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Should
No,
learn
my
jiu-jitsu.
my
One day.
daughter, till she live in my house, she will do jiu-jitsu. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She already on the mat, like she.
How old is she?
Years, but like she play now. I put her on a clothes like on a gi class. She run around,
Oh.
do the warm up. She do the warm ups like arm drags, but
Man,
so-
we have a student, little Melanie. I love her. She's 3 years old, and her daddy tell them about the prayer. She said a prayer, and it was this
So every
was the
night,
student creed.
her older brother, she's 5 and she's 3. They say a prayer before they go to sleep. So the little girl says, "I want to say a prayer." And Dad's like, "Okay, go ahead." So she says,
As a Gracie Barra.
team member is our student creed, And he's
Yeah.
like, no, not that one. That one."
Man, she's 3 years old. 3 years
Oh
old.
my god, that's
Yeah, yeah, and she's 3 years old and she knows like how to block a punch, how to escape from like someone tried to grab her hair. She's three
It's
years
important,
old,
it's important.
and she's so tiny. She's so freaking cute. Love her.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome. I'm very happy because in our school we have a class for females only, and it was a dream for me. It was a dream, and today we had almost 20 girls on the
Oh my
mats.
god, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, come and teach a class for me, women's self-defense class.
Yeah, let's
For
go.
my
Let's do
students,
it.
the
Let's do
girls.
it. Of course,
Bring all the
yes. With
girls.
pleasure, for sure.
We
Yeah.
have Hikaru's wife. She comes-
Luigi.
Ludmilla.
Luigi trying to kill me.
She's
Oh,
talking.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Shout out to Ludi. Shout out to Ludi.
Yeah, man. Luigi came trying to kill me. I said, hold on, go, hold on. He said, Professor Glaucia, this is like the finals for me in the pens. I said, okay, let's go. Yeah.
Good,
No mercy.
But you know, it's nice. It has you guys train together. Then, I mean,
Yes.
That
Yes.
will help the
I think it's
jiu-jitsu.
important.
Yeah. The
Grow.
community, yeah,
We
for
want- We
sure.
want people to see, like, just because we're different schools doesn't mean that we can't.
No, for sure
interact,
not.
We
Yeah.
absolutely can train together.
Yeah.
And make things work and have a good working relationship.
In the end of the day, we are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, man. Doesn't matter your team. We are Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The majority, like, Brazilians trying to help other Brazilians, but in the end of the day, we want to change the world through Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And that's the goal,
That's the
you know?
goal.
Help each other and spread the
More
world.
people know about jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
The
Better.
more the better.
More the
the
better.
more the better.
I think, like we talked about earlier, jiu-jitsu spreading fast, right? Gracie Barra has schools, and we have one in
That's
Russia.
over there. Oh my
we
God.
have in
Afghanistan.
Australia.
All over the
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
I think we do. I think we do, Coach.
In Afghanistan,
I think. Mm-hmm.
I won't be going there. But I think
I can be there again.
Again.
Okay.
That is a way of helping to change the culture, right? Or
Yeah.
to like share different culture
Different,
through
yeah.
Yes.
jiu-jitsu, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
yeah.
great thing,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
Because some of these countries that are, you know, for instance, over there when I was there, women weren't allowed to drive. You know, now I guess now they're driving, so we start introducing
Even
to-
vote.
And I think through jiu-jitsu would be great. You know,
Yeah.
you start seeing okay.
And if you have the leader doing it, they change the rules.
Yeah.
Yep.
They think different.
Yep.
Like in the Abu Dhabi,
Emirates.
right? They
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
mandatory to do jiu-jitsu.
And they school.
That's awesome.
In the schools,
Mandatory.
mandatory.
Yeah.
The military, mandatory.
Yeah.
They bring so many people to teach jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And also
Because
give
they
a lot of
see it.
opportunity.
And they love jiu-jitsu. They're like, hey, everybody
Yeah.
should do jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
It's like we believe all police should
Should,
believe
should know
If
jiu-jitsu.
they have the highest,
Yeah.
you know, like if the president's doing jiu-jitsu, they're like, I think it's important to do jiu-jitsu, and that
They should
person can
be
change the
minimal
whole.
blue
Oh, yeah.
belt too.
Yeah.
It's minimal blue belt.
I think so.
And my goal is hopefully I can grow our school to, or eventually my goal is to help police officers and give them free training up to their blue belt. You know, because I think it's important. Not only does it help them in their own life, but it makes the community safer.
Yes.
Because you don't have to worry about him drawing his weapon. If somebody gets physical with them, you don't have to worry about someone being
Yeah.
shot when they're not supposed to. All you can just take them down, control them, and
Yep.
game over.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hopefully, you know, that's the goal to maybe one day be able to provide free.
I'm really happy when I see these videos on the internet when the cops can control the situation
Yeah.
without like hurt nobody.
Yes.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't matter what the guy doing, man. But like he need to go to the jail or need to go
Yeah.
to anywhere safe. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Alive.
Yes.
And you see
Alive.
The opposite videos where the guys are beating up their
I'm so mad.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That's so
Yeah.
so sad. So sad.
And a lot of times there's a lot of mental health, right?
Yes.
Like that we don't know about.
Yeah.
And you see the person's acting crazy,
Yeah.
weird, and maybe it's the best we can do is trying to control them and
Control
take
them and
to
look for help.
Whatever,
We
you
have,
know.
actually, police officer, Loudoun County Sheriff's Office. He tells me most of the calls are mental health issues.
Yes.
So he's like, I have to try to figure out how to talk to these people, and if not, at least I know. He's a purple belt older guy, so I know I can.
De-escalate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they de-escalate. If not, the worst case scenario, he's like, I'm gonna have to put him in a, you know.
And
whether it's-
when we don't have that training, minimum we're gonna taser somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
minimum.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. We now next month, right, Coach? We have a free seminar for the community for the Memorial Day for veterans. Yeah.
Nice.
So we try to push events like that to help these people to learn.
When?
Gonna be May 20.
26 is it?
Yes.
24, 26.
Yes.
I'll double check. I'll get with you guys. But yeah, we try to, you know, like,
Yeah, tell everybody, man. Like, okay, free
Like
seminar.
Let's check
last
the calendar.
seminar that Luisa Montero was here, many people that watching us knew and went to the seminar just because
That's
the
awesome.
podcast, you know, like
That's awesome, man. Luisa Montero, I'm a
she
big fan.
came,
I love her.
yeah.
She came here like last week. She teach on
this
this week. She
That's
did a
amazing.
seminar on
That's amazing.
Powerhouse and on Conquest.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
That's a
The
good
both seminars like full
opportunity.
crazy full. That's good.
Yeah.
It's nice to see like
I
We
wish
saw a lot of
I knew
people
it.
telling us, yo, I saw the seminar because of the podcast, you know.
Oh
like
man,
those,
I wish I knew it. See? So let's check the calendar and tell everyone
stay
to show up.
tuned on the
It's for free.
podcast.
We are not charging.
look, it's free seminar for
Free
the
seminar.
community.
Everybody's
for the community.
welcome. Is everybody welcome?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
They
yeah,
should
yeah.
bring a gi or no?
No gi.
No
It's
gi,
for the
it's not
community. It's
that
like
big.
self-defense.
Self-defense.
In this seminar, we will have Coach Jesse and another Marine.
yeah, a couple
Yeah.
of military members. It's gonna be
Yes.
May 27th.
May
Yeah.
27.
May 27. What time?
Yes.
We're gonna do it at 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock.
Alright,
It's gonna be on
that's
Saturday, right?
Saturday.
Saturday, so-
May 27, 11 o'clock.
11
Gracie
Memorial,
Barra,
Memorial,
Chantilly.
Chantilly.
Memorial training
Yeah, Memorial
Yeah.
Day.
Memorial Day
seminar
training
for free
Yeah.
for the veterans
Cool.
and all.
for all the
Mm-hmm.
man. Much respect. And one thing I want to talk about is Marines. Marines are
Marine.
tough.
Yeah.
So
know-
tough. Hey, all the Marines, I haven't met one. They are
Tough.
Tough.
crazy.
Survive
tough.
mode.
Like Marines, and also they do the MIC map too, right? The
Yeah,
MIC
we
map
do
training.
I too. I was, when I was active, they implemented that stuff, and I I was never involved with it other than the training, and at the time for my rank in the Marine Corps, I was a staff sergeant. I had to be a brown belt in McMath, and I hadn't done anything of that, so I had to go through a course, and we learned all this McMath stuff, and there's some jiu-jitsu involved. So when we got to that part, I was like, game on.
That's my world.
Yeah, we had this black belt in McNabb teaching arm bars, and I'm doing it, and he's like, "Oh, you're not doing it right." I'm sure the 5-time world champion guy who showed me. Right? So he's like, "No, okay, man. Look, we can spar after." He's like, "Yeah, let's go."
And you'll be here.
I arm barred him like 3
You
times.
paid back what Kira did to you, right?
That's all the bad memories.
Yeah.
That's right.
No, but I made it a point to arm bar him just to let him know, like,
Look, I know what it's
what I'm doing. So, but it was fun. McNabb it's fun to watch because these Marines, these young Marines, they just want to rip each other.
Go at
heads
each
off,
other.
like,
Yeah.
same team.
I'm glad. Hey, I'm glad I get the most of the veterans Marines.
Yeah.
Like
That's so cool.
after, and then they're tough, but they have the mentality, different mentality, because they already went through so
Yeah.
much.
Oh yeah.
Like the respect.
Usually
you know,
they're
it's
very
like-
humble.
Yeah,
They
and they-
listen. They respect a lot.
Yeah.
They're used to structure, right?
Yeah.
Because the Marine Corps is big on structure, respect. You have to respect your senior ranks.
Life should be that
Like
way.
jiu-jitsu. no?
Yes.
You're
Oh,
a
yeah.
white belt. We tell our white belts, we have these guys that come in like, "Hey, professor, can I roll with you?" And I was like, "Hey, listen, you shouldn't be asking. Like, she'll ask you. Like,
Yeah.
and it's not that it's
You
wrong.
teach,
Yeah.
you teach
But it's
by
like,
time.
Little by
Yeah.
little, start off with the
And
other
sometimes we let them like get a choke, on bar to make sure they're learning, and then they go, "Hey, Coach Jesse, I made Professor Glaucia tap," and like the guy's like, "I beat her up."
And they're like, hey, I think you should let you do that.
Yeah, yeah.
They say, "Oh, I think I got her." Like,
No, I really got it.
Sure.
She couldn't escape.
Well, good job, man.
Okay.
Now it's bar.
Yep. That's why we have a blacklist in the gym. A lot of names there. Just kidding. No. We have good
Everybody
students.
that said that, okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna be nicer this week.
Yeah, so now the next blacklist is for the belt ceremony. Hopefully, Coach Jess can get his brown belt.
You think he put the work in?
Yeah, I think so. We'll see. We'll see.
We need to bring him more for the competition class.
Yeah. We have two months left.
We'll see.
2 months left.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And one thing that everybody wants to know is Professor Glaucia winning the first PBJJF Pan American
Oh
Championship?
wow. Yeah, let's go for it.
The first PBJJF.
Let's go. Sign up right now. Get my phone. Let me sign up. Yeah.
I like
the
the shoe ready.
question.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I have a couple tournaments coming. I have a small fracture here in my, so that's why, guys, I tape my finger every day. I have a small fracture in my finger, and the doctor asked me, when are you going to take a break? Because you need to take a break to let your finger heal. And I said, after September. I'm planning my last tournament for the season.
October 21st.
There you go.
Worlds.
Gotta push, Dr. Will. Gotta push.
What are the next goals on competition?
I will fight the Atlanta Open now, the Pan America from PBJJF, the World's Masters,
Worlds
Orla-
PBJJF.
a lot of all the tournaments from PBJJF. I'm signing up right
All the
now.
big ones.
Yeah, all the big
big
ones. I have, I think, at least 6 tournaments coming.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
We'll be,
I'm very
watching.
excited about it. I love it. The competition drives me. I need that. When I don't have a tournament, I feel like,
I'm on the same page.
see,
But
yeah,
Now, I work too much. It's kind of hard
Fight
to
hard.
it is.
Coaching.
found a tournament or time to like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
time to
you
train,
Trying to
to
focus on
work
yourself,
out.
I don't run an organization, but we're teaching classes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
man.
making phone calls and following leads. So it's
No,
like,
following leads the hard part to me. I have.
So,
I gotta-
so I got to do that, right? So it's like, get on the mats. I'm like,
Now my wife helped me a lot on the leads.
Yeah.
My partner is good too, Eric. But like it's too many things.
It's a
It's
lot,
the
yeah.
events,
It
the
is.
podcast. But I still put my name on competition. I just fought MMA a couple days ago.
Yeah.
We'll fight Atlanta too.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, it'll be good. Like,
Yeah.
But I need this. Like,
Yeah, but it's
I need
very cool,
tournaments. I
especially,
need
like,
it.
for our school, like, because we're like, so we're only about a year old now. The students seeing their head instructor, their head professor, going out there and coming back with medals. You know, it motivates the kid.
Motivating.
Especially
Yeah.
like the song family, those little girls,
Yeah.
they watch her and they're like, man, I want
wanna
to
be like her.
professor. And they're in there every
We-
day putting in work.
We had a little girl this week, Aria. She showed up with tape around her hand. Aria, what is wrong? Oh no, I got hurt. And then her mom told me, she's copying you. And then she came to me, Professor, can you put my hair up like your hair?
hey, that's just beautiful.
I
But
was
at the
like,
same
man,
time,
that's
it's
awesome.
scary because man,
Yeah,
the
it's
kids
sca-
pay attention.
I wasn't
everything
scared.
we
I said,
do.
man.
Everything we do, man.
Yeah.
If you one day you forget and you step outside the mat without your shoes, next day,
Yeah,
the kids like,
that's-
on the same time the coach, hey, you can do it. And the kids, I'm like, oh yeah, sorry.
Now all the
Or
kids want to
something,
take
you know?
their hands, put their hair up, except for
Yeah.
Isla. She said, no, Professor, looks like still your hair. I said, go, this is the style. This is style.
That's good.
We have a lot of kids that,
Yeah.
you know, especially the little girls, you know.
Oh my God.
Well, going to that subject about like how we influence people,
Oh,
right?
man.
Like we see in our community, PBJJF, you know, and schools owners, like how can we try to influence people in a positive way? Like there's a lot of people, a lot of times people are trying to advertise jiu-jitsu in a bad way.
In a bad way.
Drama, trash talking, but
Yeah.
like, hey, this is not what we do here. Like,
Yeah.
we really want to impact people in a positive way. And, you know, like if you think about, there's some, whatever, somebody's acting poorly.
Yeah.
And uses jiu-jitsu.
The wrong way.
On that wrong way, you know, it
Yeah.
can really hurt the whole community
Yeah.
and hurt people's lives, you know?
Yeah, I try to lead by the example. I know I'm not perfect, so sometimes I know I am the senior most at the school, but sometimes I ask him, Jesse, did I mess up today when I said this or when I said that? So I try to make my students understand that I'm not better than them just because I'm a black belt, but I also learn with them. What I try to teach them is the respect. Doesn't matter the color of your belt. If it's a man or if it's a woman or if it's a child, we gotta respect everybody. Doesn't matter what. So I think that's how we.
And, you know, at Gracie Barra, we always have an end of class message, you know, so we try to use that, you know, minute or two to, you know, for like when I teach the fundamentals class, I always tell people, like, look, guys, don't come in here trying to be someone else. Be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself,
You're
man.
on your own
Be
journey.
yourself.
You know,
Yeah.
Try to lead by example. You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. I'm far from perfect.
I'm so far.
Oh yeah.
But I try to do what's best, you know, for myself, for my son, and I tell them do the same thing, not only off the streets but on the mats as well. You know,
Yeah.
when you're trying to do jiu-jitsu, if you're an older person, you're not going to be a adults world champion. You got
Yeah.
to accept that if you're better than you were yesterday, that's a win.
That's a win.
I tell all
Exactly.
the time this, if people sometimes get like upset, like don't say, or try to compare herself with
Right.
another person, you know.
Yeah.
Like, man, compare yourself with the person walking in on this door on the first day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
better
Yeah. Yeah.
than yourself, like on
Yes.
this day.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's that you can beat yourself on that day.
Yeah.
Like, man, oh my god, I can beat myself like way easier now.
Yeah,
And that's
Yeah.
okay, you're in a good way.
Exactly.
Keep it doing.
Yeah.
Keep it show up.
I
Yeah.
have a guy that speaks like, well, I'm trying to figure out who I want to copy for my jiu-jitsu. Like, do I want to copy her style, your style? Or I'm like, look, man, do your style.
Do your
style.
Do your style.
Because
Yeah.
you may not be as athletic as her. You may not be as flexible as this person. You
Mhm.
got to adapt your jiu-jitsu to you. You know, you have to make your own path. You
Yeah.
know? So-
Yep.
And then I say, you know, I tell people, you can be a good influence just by doing you. You know,
Yeah.
make sure
Doing
you're
you.
the right thing. You got to have right moral compass, and that's it.
And that's it. Yep.
That's the right way.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we wake up for every day, right?
Every day.
Every
Change
day.
people's
It's the
life.
mission.
Yep.
It's the mission. It's really
Yeah, I love getting medals, but when I see like kids, like little kids, we have a lot of little kids that were struggling with bullying and stuff like that, and then they walk in like feeling confident, like that's the gold medal that I'm looking for.
That's true.
You know, I love tournaments, but that's the win that I want to have every day.
That's the biggest thing for us. That's the biggest victories. We have parents that bring their kids and like they're being bullied on the bus or at school.
Yeah.
And you see these kids are super shy. They're not talking. A month later, they're giving us hugs.
They're asking to lead the class.
They want to lead
Yeah.
the warm up.
Yeah.
Like that for that.
Yeah.
That's cool, yeah.
You know, we have a lot of feedback from parents that are like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the best decision. Bringing them to jiu-jitsu was best decision.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, it's like I don't care where you go. Go do jiu-jitsu and make sure it's
Go
the
do
right
jiu-jitsu.
school.
Yeah.
You know, because I've had people that have bad experiences at some schools. you
That's
know.
true. I
And
get
hey-
mad when that happened. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It hurts jiu-jitsu.
Hurt
Same
jiu-jitsu,
with-
hurt the
hey,
community.
Same, we think about it, same with other tournaments. That can also hurt
Yes.
jiu-jitsu, or can
Yes.
benefit jiu-jitsu.
Right.
Yeah.
Like we talk to like we don't want to. Oh, we're learning a lot. We're inspired by other federations, and we want to be able to inspire other federations.
Yeah.
So maybe
To do
they're
better.
like,
To
you
do
know, like,
better.
hey, we're not better, but hey, maybe what you're doing can help your federation some point, and we're always open to help people out
Yeah. I mean,
because we're learning by watching other people doing
and
good
maybe
work.
An
you
example.
Maybe you guys are the reason somebody else starts another federation. You know, like
Yeah.
you wanna-
Yeah.
You guys are leading by example.
Yeah.
Or maybe they will make the other federations become
federation-
better
yeah, like,
Become better.
the other
because they're doing so good.
the
So
other federations doing not really taking care into the rules aspects. Like maybe we need to think about that,
yes.
right? Like
Yes.
we can make the change that way, trying to really put the good word or good for in our point of view, of course.
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah.
people have different point of views and ways to think, but like we're doing things that we believe that's better for the community. You know.
Yes, and that's the right thing to do.
We did PBJJF because we're like, man, do you allow your students go to this tournament? Like, no,
Yeah.
I don't want my students going to those tournaments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something wrong.
Yeah.
And
I don't-
before-
I don't
There are
want my
tournaments
students-
we don't join a couple tournaments because of this. Like it's just a
I don't like to
mess.
say
It's,
names,
it's
but
dangerous.
I don't like to say them, but when I get here, I start teaching, bring my kids for a couple tournaments, and I'm like, I'm not gonna come back.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come
We-
back.
we've had that.
Sorry, like,
We
but
had, yeah.
and then like on time we were able to do our own events with like we start to be small, but we improve
Yeah.
with every tournament. You know,
Realize that
every
the-
tournament.
I can
the
tell.
region,
I
you
can
know?
tell. Every tournament you guys are doing better.
And before you guys came around, there was only a few tournaments
Mm-hmm.
that were here locally on a regular basis, and they may not have been the best, but that's all there was, and the kids want to compete. And
Yeah.
it kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to pull my son out in one tournament. We went down to Fredericksburg, and they had him compete. He had 5 matches, and we had to be there at 9 o'clock, and he's not competing till noon. And it's like, I don't want to feed him. I don't want him throwing up on the mats. You know,
No.
it's like he's starving, he's tired, and I think he was 8 at the time. So I was like, dude,
Did you have the time for him for his matches already?
Yeah.
Did you know like what time he
That's
would
why we're
compete?
there at 9 o'clock. Because
And they were on
No,
time.
but they told you should fight 9.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
God.
schedule was out there, so
Yeah.
we were there early, and of course, and it sucked. 'Cause my parents were in town visiting from Arizona, and they're like, "What is going on?" So they don't understand. They don't do jiu-jitsu, so for them, it's like, "Oh, this
Yeah.
is
that? Yeah.
It was a bad
Yeah,
experience.
Hey, with us, we try to really keep the closest time we put on the schedule
Yeah.
as
Oh yeah.
possible.
The last tournament was amazing, right? Everything
Yeah.
on time.
Like because we want to respect families, coaches, and
Yes.
students.
Yes.
Even
yes.
the kids.
And the kids.
And the
They're kids, but they need to respect.
Exactly, like that's the way. Like we take our athletes as customers as well. Like we want
Yeah.
you to have a good experience, and we want to respect all you. We know it's hard, but we try to keep as close as we can. And
Yeah.
another thing about your family, right? Hey, now they want to watch my kid. Now they can watch online. We have-
Oh, this was
the live
amazing.
stream.
It was very cool. We couldn't stay because we had to go back home, but I could watch my friend Isaiah. Man, he wins everything, and I could watch, and I was so
He's a
happy.
blue belt.
Yeah, Isaiah. He always does this before the match.
Yeah, he stopped on my
It's
school
so
like,
funny.
2 times.
Yeah.
But like I was traveling there both times.
Oh man, he's
But
such
trained
a
with
such a good
my
partner.
and like
Yeah, he won the
Wellington.
pants from IBJJF.
Yeah.
He won the last tournament, the
He got-
Baltimore
he got-
one.
He got car wheels.
Yeah. He's awesome, man. So I could watch him. We were driving back home, and I could watch.
And
And
even the point system, the match.
yes,
time,
we could see everything. That's really cool.
We're
Really
the only,
cool.
we're the only federation doing this for every single event.
That's awesome.
As long as the internet connection allowed us.
Yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
We had a problem
One thing that I will mention so you guys can improve on it is make sure you guys can see the fight. Because sometimes that
Oh yeah,
go too down.
so you can't see them. You know. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, I can't see
Yeah,
what it is."
that's
So-
right. When it's too close to the
Maybe move
Yeah.
a little bit back, you know.
one thing we're planning is maybe get someone to manage. It's a lot of staffing,
Yeah.
but maybe if we're thinking about if we go
maybe
like
check the camera before the match
Yeah.
starts.
yeah, because we want to get a close up because we want people to watch what is happening to the match.
Yeah.
You know, if it's too far back,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah,
really
yeah,
see
yeah.
what's
That's
happening.
true. That's true.
So we kind of want to maybe at some point we're able to do like a type of a website where people can have access to high quality footage.
Yeah.
But was good. I
Maybe,
watched the match. Was
I'm
was
not
good.
complaining.
Yeah. No, it is. We're trying to improve on that.
When my kid's gonna go, I have a little tripod. I set it right there.
I see you always bring
Yeah,
it.
and it's perfect, you know, because I have the perfect angle. So maybe
Yeah.
just move
Yeah.
the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably it's the angle, like or like
Yeah.
the fights start coming, people hit the table,
And then
come back,
Oh,
bounce.
oh my
You
God.
need to keep it check,
You know,
yeah.
but I mean, the
But
concept-
thank for the
concept, the idea you guys are doing is awesome.
What do you think about? I think one thing that I also mess up. What do you think about not having the coaches right by the mat outside?
I think for kids, it's a good idea keep the coaches there, but
For adults,
for adults, I think we could be outside. I think would be nice. Would be okay.
okay deal. We're not gonna.
Because the kids, kids.
with kids, it's hard.
It's
because, you know,
different.
you have some parents that think their coaches don't train and they're trying
Yeah.
to yell at them, or you have their teammates yelling. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
some
yeah.
Kids are trying to like.
But if somebody a little
Yeah.
bit closer, it would be better.
Yeah, but for adults, I think it's fine. They can listen. They
Well, we
can-
talk about this. That's our idea. Maybe like block the codes for adults.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't allow
Be a
like
good idea.
we look better too. You know,
Yeah, okay,
when-
Yeah.
clear the
clean,
path.
Oh yeah, I love your tournaments because we don't have a lot of people sitting on the mats, like
I think
yelling.
My son got interviewed in this last one, right? And I think that's one of the things he mentioned that he likes, like there's not a lot of people in the way, so he can walk back.
That's so
good.
cool.
That's good.
That's the one thing that came to your mind. He's like, yeah, because I like it.
They're kids. They're very honest. Yeah, they don't lie.
And I think for kids it's nice. It has the coach that by confidence to
Yeah.
have somebody he trusts to beside to
Yeah,
him.
because
Yeah.
you see the little ones, they start crying.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sometimes they need just like somebody to hold his hand.
Yes. Yeah.
Like it'd be good.
And one thing we're trying to educate the community because a lot of times our community was not very educated about the rules, right? A more professional take. It's kind of like keeping people away. Like only coaches can get in this area. Only
Yeah.
So yeah, because I remember we were in Winchester, right, and Ricardo was just running around telling people.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
So one thing that I mentioned to him was maybe prior to the event, reach out to the staff or to the team and how many coaches do you get and set up X amount of, because I know some people are just like,
Yeah.
and you have a whole bunch of people in there. So,
From the same school.
yeah, but
Yeah.
It, like for us, it's because we go under Gracie Barra, Virginia, which is Stafford, and they have X amount of coaches, and I know we have 4 coaches at the time because we have like 9, 10 kids, and they're competing sometimes at the same
At the same time. Yeah.
And one thing that like that we want is like we ask is only one coach per match and only one coach in that area to keep it less crowded.
Which makes sense, right?
You're
Makes
coaching,
sense.
you're there. You're not coaching, go outside.
Yeah,
Wait
yeah,
outside.
yeah.
I'm coaching again, get inside.
Yeah.
To keep a better flow, because even if we have a bunch of coaches inside, it will still create a
It's still-
chaos,
it's
you know?
still-
I think you mentioned to me in Baltimore, and I was like, hey, perfect. I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
right outside.
Yeah, I was waiting outside a
It's
lot
just
of
to keep
times too.
everybody,
Yeah.
the flow,
Yeah.
the work
That's
flow.
perfect. I
Yeah.
think it's great. Unlike some other.
Just idea. Have here. Never talk about this. What like when we get the new barricade, we looking for the new barricade. We don't get this a little bit bigger and do like a table for the coach hang out there. No,
Like a bullpen kind
like
of?
a bowl with some fruits, water.
The space is like
Oh.
one space.
Just for the coach, just who has the.
I
brains.
recall
Just idea.
I recall tournaments in Rio, and they had like a table with fruits and water for the athletes after the matches, because they used to. Do you remember the Mineirinho?
Mineirinho, yeah.
They-
I fought a lot Mineirinho, yeah.
Me too. So they used to do that at least in 2 tournaments.
Nice.
I took my kids, and it was a good idea because a lot of guys they cut weight, or a lot of people
Hydrated.
they feel like dizzy because they didn't eat enough. Maybe it's a good idea too.
Let's think about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, turn a meeting here.
It always has
Yeah.
new ideas, man. It can only
Yeah.
make you better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta be open-minded.
That's the goal. Be better
Yeah.
every day.
Just like in jiu-jitsu, right? I tell students, you gotta be open-minded. You can't just
Yeah.
be a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
All I want to do is armbar. So what happens when somebody defends your armbar and then you're...
Yeah. Or if it's not working, try something else.
We're here, like, we have a lot of ideas, we try to look, but we start to prioritize.
Prioritize.
All right, prioritize. All right, we gotta do this one first.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta have the live stream.
Yeah. Oh, that
We
was
gotta have
great.
this down. We
Right.
gotta, there's many other things we're planning on doing,
Yeah.
but it's not
Little by
on
little.
top
Yeah.
of the list, So
Yeah.
we can-
This
Every tournament we check something.
Check in the
else.
box, right?
Yeah.
We did
We improve on this. Boom.
man, the
That's
live
what-
stream was amazing, and gonna be great because the next tournament, which one is that? The Washington DC. Yeah, I won't be here. I have a seminar at GB West Jordan, so I won't be able
You
to.
can watch.
I can watch. I can watch my kids competing. So
True.
That's great.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
We're glad to.
Yeah, we're excited, man. You guys are doing a lot of great
Yeah.
things, for the jiu-jitsu community, and we're just happy to be, able to
Yeah.
help out and bring our kids to you guys' tournament.
No,
Thank
it's
you,
good.
but-
And another thing is on our list is like we're creating the PBJJF ID, so
There we go.
students they
That's
can
cool.
and it's a way for them because sometimes kids don't have their ID with them. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how do I know you are you?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So they will be able to register
That's cool.
as a federation,
Right.
and we're gonna have all the record through our system,
That's awesome.
and they will be able to get a ID so they can show
That's
that,
really
prove who they
cool.
are.
I like it. I like
So
it.
it's
That's
another
really
way
cool.
for them,
So what happens when you have identical twins?
That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be. I bet the Miho brothers switched it many times. I'm tired. That's a good one.
Oh man.
Who's gonna cow, right?
Yep. Oh yeah.
I mean, we're excited for you guys. I think you guys are on the right path to, helping jiu-jitsu expand on the East Coast, and especially, here in Northern.
And I'm happy we have PBJJF. I was so tired of those tournaments, like a mess.
It's a mess.
A time to start, but we didn't know what time we were
Don't
going to
know where to live.
leave.
And not only that, like I was saying, we have one of our students signed up for one category, and then next thing you know, he's fighting 5, 6 different
Yeah.
categories. Like,
Yeah.
what is going on here?
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm
Kids are
happy.
gone, like after like 3 matches, they're like, we're done, we're going home, and they're still like an hour later, they're still calling their name. It's like, dude, he's long gone.
Yeah,
I felt
Yeah.
that as a coach. I felt that, and even there's the round robin tournament too, right? There's a lot of experience for kids, but for us, we think it's too much. Like people reach out to us, like, man, I was in a round robin tournament a little while last week or the other week, and man, I left the event over midnight.
Yep.
Over
It's
midnight.
crazy.
It started at 8 a.m.
Wow.
So
That's
my
crazy.
Look
son,
at
my son
crazy.
Peter, he won't do round robins. He's like, Dad, if it's a round robin, I won't do it.
Yeah.
He had a bad experience.
Yep.
That's what I was telling you guys earlier. Like, they said to be there at 9. He didn't start fighting until 12, and then it was like 4 o'clock, and my parents were like, "Let's go. We're hungry. He's hungry." And he's like, "Dad, I'm not doing it."
And
It's not healthy.
We provide like minimum 2 fights.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's
That's
great.
like
Fights,
Sometimes the first fight you're not you first fight sometimes
It's the
tough.
top. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. 100%.
And then you're like, hey, let's give them another chance. 2, man, 2, go home.
Choose fair.
Next time
Yeah.
you compete, like
2, maybe
choose-
3
yeah.
if you get to the
If you get to the next,
No, yeah, that,
at least.
At least
at a
2.
minimum 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
minimum 2. If you lose twice, right,
You have
in the
your
bracket,
chances.
Yeah, you had
have a
that chance.
like and you compete against another kid that lost as well, or another competitor
And
that
that
lost.
was one of the things that some of the parents used to tell me. Like, we would go to these tournaments, and they're paying X amount of money, and they're like, only for one, that's
Yeah,
crazy,
yeah.
you know. So now you can't complain about that. You get
At
2
least
chances,
You get, yeah.
you get your money's worth.
Yeah,
you know?
at least 2. And if they compete under 2, like a gi and no gi,
You
they have
know,
at least
more,
4.
yeah, at least
Four
4.
You know?
experts, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you get throughout your day, you get enough.
And I think families, parents feel like they're getting their money's worth.
And another thing we do is, if you lose one time, you cannot be a champion. You can only go to the 3rd place.
Right.
Because
Ah,
sometimes,
yeah.
like in those round robin tournament, you win, you defeat the
lost.
guy, and he's a champion of man. I
Yeah.
beat this
I,
guy.
I don't understand. I never understand
Me
that.
neither.
Because he beat everybody else, right?
Yeah, like
I
he
don't
lost for you.
understand.
Yeah.
You know, he
It's
lost
crazy.
for you. Like, so it's
Yeah.
good to people like for experience, but in the end of the day, it's like, hey, you lost for me. How are you gonna be a champion?
Yeah, how, yeah.
Oh, whoa.
You know,
Doesn't make sense.
At our events, you get second chance, but to the 3rd place,
The
not to
3rd
the
place.
first.
There we go.
Everybody who
Yeah.
lost on this bracket
Yeah.
go for the
Yeah,
second
they call it
bracket.
consolation
Yeah.
bracket.
Yeah.
You lost once, you lost. You can go to the 3rd place. You can
Yeah.
leave the medal, but not first place.
Yeah. No,
Build,
like-
and
I think
build,
it's
it,
fair.
build that like, hey, man, you gotta win to be the champion.
I like
You
that.
can't just be a champion for not winning. You know,
I
like
also like the idea that you have to fight for 3rd place. You're
You
not
have
just-
to fight.
You're not just giving.
I
Yes.
agree
I
100%.
don't like that. For me, it's like, look, you can't just give up.
There are people that go there ready to get the 3rd place. Come on, man, you gotta fight for that.
yes,
And you know,
Come on.
sometimes you see the guy in the 3rd place happier than the guy on the 2nd. It's like he just finished it like
Yeah.
a match and he won. And
Yeah.
the 2nd place just lost. And you're like, why this guy happier and I'm not?
Yep, that's
I
true.
like that idea. You gotta fight for 3rd.
Yeah.
You have to. And there
Yeah.
can only be one 3rd place.
Yeah.
True.
that's how
I
we do it.
agree. I agree. I agree.
I don't like that. Everybody gets a participation medal.
no.
Yeah,
come on,
we
man.
try to keep that
Yeah.
away, you know. And if it's 2 people in the bracket, we do round of best of 3.
Yeah,
That's good.
So you have to defeat that person twice to win, you know.
That's cool.
That's great.
That's
No,
cool.
So
Especially for the kids, I think.
we've had nothing but good experiences in your guys'
Yeah.
tournaments. You know, from the first one and the last one you guys did in Dallas.
Dallas, yeah.
That one was our first one, and we went to Sterling.
That's the third one.
Winchester.
Winchester.
In Baltimore.
and 8.
I interview her, she like it. I don't know what to say.
I don't want to. Yeah.
And,
It's fun.
and this year we have 30 events. 30
Jesus.
events. All the way from Boston to
Look, I will compete, but I can't compete 30 tournaments. I'm not young anymore.
Pan Am
Then for sure.
and Worlds.
There we go. Let's
And one
go.
thing we're gonna do on these events, we try. Okay, no promise. Okay, but we try get the black belts fight earlier
Before the kids.
for the kids.
So we can
Thank
get
you.
ready.
Thank
You
you.
know.
And you go coach after, you know. And
Yeah,
it's
it
awesome
would be
because
cool.
like sometimes when you put the black belts at the end, nobody's that watch there.
No,
You know what I mean?
that's like some of the most exciting ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should have been a front shoot. Like,
And they,
Yeah.
they're coaches, right? So they're done with their
And then we can
matches.
relax and think about the kids and coach
I
them.
don't know about relaxing. Kids competing.
I mean, relax mentally.
And I will tell you, Professor Thiago gave us this idea.
Ah,
Like we're really,
Thiago.
we're really hearing and like taking the. Man,
He's a smart
Yeah,
guy.
he is smart. That's why he's a
maybe
4th
you guys-
degree.
We talk and like we. Man,
Yeah,
maybe, like, have
that's a good
different
idea.
approach of other things, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can think about it.
There
like,
you
we're
go.
Open
See?
to listen,
Open,
you know.
like
let's go.
we're not here to tell you.
Maybe Coach Jess can compete too, right?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
I
the
will.
first.
that's another
No,
check he needs to do to get his
will.
medal.
Yes.
Listen,
Wake out every day, train.
So no, my goal is to get back and compete. Not because I feel like I have to, but I'm a strong proponent of like if you're gonna lead from the front,
Lead by the
lead
example.
by
By
example.
the-
Yeah.
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 I ran into a lot of in my journey where a lot of coaches were talking. If you don't compete, you're garbage or you're this.
You're a
and that.
loser.
But you don't.
Yeah.
You don't do
So
it.
How can
That's
you call
right.
me a loser? You're not. So
I feel like sometimes you don't need to prove nothing to nobody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
But I
if
want
you
to give
feel
you
this
a-
on you,
Yeah,
do
I
it.
have to be
You know?
proud just
I love
for
competing.
me, not because I'm being pushed by anybody. I think the last time I competed was 2 years. So I just got my purple belt. And I got injured. But my like I started competing when I was a white belt. I did the first one in
The first worlds for white
Yeah,
belts.
Long Beach back in
Right.
2007.
2007.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came in
The
third place.
novice.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they still doing novice?
I don't.
Still.
The US,
Oh,
Novice,
it's on the
novice.
same event from Master Awards on the same
Yeah,
week.
but it used to be
Oh.
with adults.
Yeah, it's not anymore. It's like with
Not
the
anymore.
Masters.
Okay,
So I did
okay.
that one, you know, and I just had the misfortune of consistently getting injured, you know, but I want to compete so my students can see
Nice.
like
My
Yeah.
students
That's
ask
cool.
me a lot now because like my new students, I just show up at school like in December. They never see me like compete at jiu-jitsu. And
Now
they
they're
see
like-
the medals, photos, like, hey coach, when you fight again, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll fight like May 6. I'll fight Atlanta now, May 6.
Yeah. Yeah, man, that's good. It's like an inspiration for them too.
it is, you know, because they
I think I love tournaments. First drives me, and I like to challenge myself. I like to test myself. You know, if I'm getting too comfortable with that game, no, it's time to change. So that's why I love tournaments. You know,
That's good. That tournaments was always motivated me to go.
Yes.
I always had a tournament going.
yeah,
And then after I moved to US, 2018, I
18.
decided to focus full time on my students, our school,
That's cool.
and then and business, other stuff
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
It's a different competition, different side of competition for me.
Oh yeah,
you
oh
know.
yeah.
But MMA, like we put them.
she don't.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where I'm at. Like I'm trying to, you know, as an owner there, you know, I have to make sure we keep the doors open.
Everything's
the
going
bills are
properly,
paid, you know.
running smooth.
Yeah, so it's hard, you know, but I
Well, you
want.
can balance it.
I can, and I will.
I try to help him too. He helps me a lot. You know, sometimes I gotta work out. I gotta train. So now I'm trying to help him like by teaching classes, and he can work out. He can train
Yeah.
or train with me, which we
We do a little bit of like, you know,
Yeah.
sparring and
Yeah.
then working out at our GB Chantilly. We have a workout area.
yeah.
I wanna put that in my school.
Do you know what
It's
we
amazing.
should do? We should do in the YouTube channel. We should do quadro. Como é que fala quadro?
Frame.
No, but
No, it's not the front.
it's like a
That's
style.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess
Different.
like
Us going
like the
there
distance
and
practice.
training people's schools.
Yeah, like a visit, you know.
Visiting
We should do
them.
that.
Oh yeah, you guys should
Like a
do
vlog.
that.
We can have vlog if
Yeah. Yeah. See,
I love frame.
Come on.
come
Frame
to
is-
You know, so
with water.
we have showers. You know, people love that.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of schools here don't
And
have
then we
that.
can kind of like after, like go
Hang out or
Yeah. And we have like a yard in the back, right?
Yeah.
At the school, so we
There's,
can.
like a little
Yeah, like a little field, yeah, not a
Hey, let's
yard.
do it. I like the idea. Do the
Yeah.
vlog.
one day and do like a
Big
vlog.
I think you guys
On the
should do
weekend,
that.
Maybe Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
Come get a
During the
workout.
week will be harder.
Yeah.
He wanna get more things to do. I'm like,
We have a we have a little workout area in the back. We have squat racks, kettlebells, dumbbells, wall balls.
It's like a
balls.
gym. It's perfect.
I just start like right water one at that on my spot because I got a big school too, and it's not for you. I think it's an edit for the students. You know. I don't think so.
Yes.
I'll get nobody that just to lift it.
Right.
Yeah.
Or maybe a member already who's a member on another school or like on another lift.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
Gene.
you got another-
You're like,
Yeah.
nah, I can't just do everything here. Whatever.
Yes. And I always tell the students, look, if you guys don't want to get hurt, you gotta work out, man.
That's true. I believe
You
in that.
gotta work out.
does, yeah.
That's how you prevent all the injuries. You know, so I try to push my students to have a better lifestyle by eating well, working out at least 2 times a
Keep
week.
that bag of peanuts.
I meant- yeah.
It's okay or no?
Yeah, there you go.
You should try man. Before
Is
you
the
eat
Brazilian one?
I heard it.
Oh, man, I didn't know.
I almost finished that bag.
It's the Brazilian one.
It's not Brazilian, it's Japanese.
Oh, man. No,
That's Japanese, but
it's like in Brazil. We say we have the French bread. We call French bread, but it's Brazilian.
Brazilian.
Yeah.
So,
It's good, huh?
oh my God, I was missing this.
They sell the small one.
Yeah, there was one on
Yeah.
como é
My
que fala?
childhood.
como é que é sinal?
It was my
On
pre-workout.
the traffic sign up, the people sell things on the
Oh, on the
Yeah.
top left.
yeah, on the stop.
Yeah, yeah.
The small mercado, como é que fala? Market.
Market.
Very like, but in Brazil have very little market, right? Kind of like a
Like,
thing.
yeah.
It's the same. I grew up near the border down in Mexico.
Mhm.
Same thing. Same thing. You have like little markets and,
Oh, yeah.
and you know, on the stoplights, they're walking. People are walking.
Sell water. Or,
Yeah, water.
Everything
You traveled to Brazil before or no?
once.
Once? Nice.
Did you
A
take-
long
did you
time
take
ago
him
or
to
no?
Tour
To my school.
to your.
You traveled to
Yeah,
Brazil
yeah.
and bring her here now. Yeah.
Hey, one question: how did you guys met?
On the mats.
Ashburn. She
Ashburn.
was the first professor over there, and then she tried to kill me one day. So
And you fall in love.
she got hurt.
She
I got hurt. Yeah, I was training. I was trying to take down for the opposite side, not for my good side. And when I fell down, I fell down so hard. I don't know if I passed out. And then
You felt like on your head?
I don't remember. I couldn't move my shoulder for a week.
She
Oh my
wasn't
God.
moving right, so and then
No, stop! Don't make that noise.
the owner, he comes and he's like, "What's going on?" He rolls her over, and all of a sudden she's like, "Ah!" And I was like, "Oh, what happened?" She's like,
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me! Don't tell them. She hurt her. And then she must have had like a little concussion because she was telling people that I threw her down. I'm like, I didn't even.
No,
I
don't do
swear,
that.
I swear he took me down, but he
But
didn't.
you tried taking him
I
down.
had
I was trying to kill him because he was winning by points, and I said, no, I gotta get the
Yeah,
points.
so,
Yeah, that's what happened.
So when we were sparring, the other black belt was like, "No, he got the points." He said, "No, it wasn't a sweep." And I said, "Well, I guess it's a."
So I tried to kill him.
And she was trying to murder me.
She
and I-
turned it. She remembered like when she a kid.
Yeah.
didn't it?
Yeah.
She had that little face. I was like, "Okay, bring it," you know. There you go. I was like, "Win by default." Where's my stripes?
Yeah.
Months later, she put him to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as she got back to training, she was like making sure that I knew she was a black belt. Okay, I get it.
Okay.
But I still got that.
Yeah.
She will never
I still
forget
got that one.
that.
Yeah, man, I weak. I couldn't move my arm, brush my hair, do anything.
So dramatic.
But that's like shoulder.
I think I landed on my shoulder.
It was like a pinched nerve.
I couldn't do anything for a week.
Shoulder is bad. Man.
Yeah.
Shoulder and ribs, I feel like
Oh
Step
man, I got
ups
hurt
into it.
fighting Orlando. I won the match. I was fine, but I think I ripped something. My rib took like 6 months, right?
It's like a tear, like a small tear.
Yeah.
yeah, ribs
Yeah.
is hard, man.
I
And like
couldn't.
people say like, por ice, por ice in the ribs, man.
Yeah, there's no salompas, and that's it. Salompas.
You can pour ice on my ribs is hard.
Yeah, but he pushed me when we train, and it's good.
Nice, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
it works out, you know.
I take it easy, but
And then we
Yes,
have another black belt there in Chantilly, Professor Hani. He helps us with our no gi. He loves no gi stuff.
Nice.
He trains with her. Like
Yeah.
her main training partner, Professor Hani.
yeah.
Sorry, ask that. I'm not from Gracie Barra, but how it works like when you a purple belt and you want to open a school? How we found the instructors? How?
Gotta reach out to Gracie Barra.
Yeah. So Gracie Barra North America, they have their own organization.
Mhm.
And Professor Flavio is in charge.
It's running, yeah.
He's running it.
You mean Mark's alright, Professor Mark?
No, Márcio now he's in Brazil.
He does a Brazilian.
He in America is Professor Flávio Almeida and Dave Weber.
Dave Weber helps with the school development. Professor Dave, I think he's a third-degree black belt now. So you just reach out to them and say, "Hey, listen, I want to open a school."
In this area,
You have to be a blue belt and above, but you cannot be the main instructor. You have.
But you have to be from the Gracie Barra, right? Intern. You have to train at Gracie Barra.
Yes and no. Yes and no. Like it's preferred, but
No, I mean like you have to be involved with Jiu-Jitsu. Can a random guy just come in like?
no. You gotta train jiu-jitsu. You gotta,
Minimum
yeah.
belt.
Yeah.
a minimum of blue belt, but you cannot be the head instructor.
Should they have like
You have to have a
belts?
brown belt or black belt, preferably a black belt.
There's a
Yeah.
network, right? Network of instructors.
Yeah.
There's a network, you know, and so you know, you just there's obviously because there's other schools, you have to have X amount of distance between them, and you know, It's like every other franchise, you know, you pay your franchise fee, but it's awesome because they give you a box, you know, you
Yeah.
open it, and then you
It's everything ready to go.
That's what I want to do with my schools, you know, like that
franchise,
motto.
yeah.
Yeah.
It works great.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the way to go for real.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
And you found the one that's teaching at the course.
Yeah. It's funny because
Smart.
every time
He's more.
Smart.
every year we have a Gracie Barra calls it ICP, the instructor course program. So in order for her to teach or for myself to be a coach, I have to go through a course, and it does a background check.
Yeah.
You have to be CPR
It's
certified.
important.
And everything. It's not just about jiu-jitsu. It's about, you know, what's right, what's wrong. You know, it covers sexual harassment.
Yes.
You know, physical abuse, all this stuff, right? So we do this. and
Every
So
year.
we have a couple guys that are going through that course right now. And every time, hey, you're famous.
You're
We saw
famous,
you, we saw you."
professor.
'Cause they
We
shoot
saw you.
the video for them.
Yeah.
So, but it's great, man. Like I said, I love it because it's simple. I don't have to, you know, we walk in there, we know what we're teaching.
You don't have to make the mistakes that we usually do when you open a school.
Yeah.
All
They
those,
have no
all
guidance.
those were already
Yeah.
done. You know, Gracie Barra has done a great job
Yes.
in building these curriculums throughout the years, and they're always evolving. You know, so it's just simple for us. You know, and like
Yeah.
I said earlier, the parents, they love it. You know, they come in, they're like, oh, they don't understand jiu-jitsu, but they know, okay, there's a concept.
Mhm.
Like they're following.
Something's
it throughout.
behind that. It's
Yeah.
not
Yes.
just throw information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
It looks
Professional.
professional.
Yep, it is. It is.
PBJJF, like PBJJF.
Yeah.
Like PBJJF is doing, yeah.
Professionalism. That's how you want to look. You don't.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of people like all crazy. It's like
Well, we
I
have.
don't want my kid here.
Well,
How-
What is
I
going
had
on?
one guy call me. He's like, I brought my kid to your school last time, and it wasn't.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
And I said, how? What did we do that it wasn't a great experience? He said, well, my son was on the mats with like 30 students, and there was like every age group from like 8 to like 15. I was like, whoa, listen.
Hold on, hold
You're
on.
talking about the wrong place.
No.
It was Gracie Barra because we don't do that. He's like, really? I was like, no, we do age groups. You know, we have our little champs 1, 2, junior. He's like, oh, it must have been somewhere else. It was horrible. And I was like, you're not.
Yeah, it's not here, okay?
It's not here. Any Gracie Barra, you won't find it because we have to do by
Yeah.
age groups. So.
Mike
Yeah.
is loud. I think I'm too close. Who's loud in the mic?
It's probably
I think
me.
it's me. I'm maybe too close. Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
So yeah, you know, so we enjoy it. It's just like every franchise, you know, it has its pros and cons, but the pros for me outweigh the cons. You know?
Yeah.
And the cons aren't even that bad. It's just like people always say, "Oh, we have to wear your guys' uniform."
Yeah.
You know, like that's.
But man, but
Everywhere-
because of everything they have done for us, that's why I'm able to live through jiu-jitsu.
For
And
sure.
I'm very
Even
thankful
us,
for that.
Even us nowadays.
Even
Even
I
us,
like for other
Yeah.
school, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know,
Hey, I was a Gracie Barra Caveirinha at some point.
Uh-huh.
You know Caveirinha,
Yeah.
all Januário.
Yeah, of course.
Caveirinha is amazing.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I say that it's a con because I have to explain to people why, but it's not a con. I think it's great because you don't have to worry, like you said earlier. We don't.
Oh, you have a fancy gi and I don't.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's the same.
You use your clothes as a way to express yourself. You might be inconvenient.
Yeah.
On the trial, you guys have like some trial geese or like
We do.
We have intro geese.
Intro,
you know,
Intro gis.
we let like when Luigi comes, you know, we let.
Yeah, oh yeah.
kind of like
But I will give a giveaway.
we have a rash guard.
Or Ludmila, yeah.
The better would be if was brave.
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 Gracie Barra brave.
Contact with you, whatever you guys.
Yeah.
that's cool.
Right now, like they have I don't know who their provider is, but I know like Adidas.
Adidas, they do,
Yeah.
yeah.
and they put out some-
Adidas, Storm was doing at some point.
Yeah, no more Storm.
No, Storm I
Yeah.
think went out of business.
Unfortunately, they had some really good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that
Hey,
gis.
they were strong at some point. Like they had so many
Like
people.
2014, 15.
Yeah.
They were like
I think like they used to sponsor Homo
Yeah.
Bahal.
Yeah.
all the
All the top athletes were under Storm.
true and
They got like some different material on the pants. I think they will start with like the rip stop it.
The ripstop.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They came out with
Yeah,
that.
so now Gracie Barra
Yeah.
has that technology.
there's another
Yeah.
company too. I think is doing with Gracie Barra. Vanguard.
Yeah, we did, but
A
they
li-
were,
a limited edition, right?
Yeah, like we have a couple keys there.
Which one is that?
The one with the heart inside, the Vanguard.
Mm. Oh, okay,
They're
okay.
nice. They're nice skis.
Yeah.
But they're not brave.
But they're not brave.
They are not brave. Sorry. Sorry.
But you got to touch
And what about like the pinky gi? That's easy
I-
to hang there, or like
I have a pink gi. It's the Adidas one, right? I do like when I wear my pink gi. I think it's a color that shows our power on the mat. So I love beat the guys up with wearing my pink gi.
But tell them what you used to think about the pink.
So yeah, when like years ago, I thought pink would make me look weak. But again, like I said, we in Brazil, you guys know, we have a macho mentality, you know, and unfortunately, we have a lot of women that think the same, think like the guys. And I went through a lot, you know, especially in jiu-jitsu, in a male environment, and I changed my mind a lot. So I think pink is not a
Fragile.
it's not a fragile thing.
For sure not.
So
It's empowering.
yeah, so I do wear my pinky and I think different.
Yeah, Gracie Barra.
Yes.
To support cancer.
Yeah, and now Gracie Barra we have size for females only. So yeah, they have sizes. We have the A1 for men, F for women.
Nice.
And I did it this at my school. I didn't change the color, but I did for the cause was a pink stitches. Everybody could wear. Even the guys were buying the pink stitches.
they like to
There are some guys that you see on social media.
I thought about getting one for Jessica, but I don't know why he doesn't wanna wear one.
That's all macho.
For Halloween.
Oh my God, you guys should check the picture.
I thought it was her for
And I dressed like him, so I didn't have hair at all. I had the beard.
Why you did it?
It's a ball.
It's like a ball cap you put. I could put my hair inside and I glue like around. I was look just like him, and the kids were so confused. They were,
Oh my god.
Who are you?
who is that?
I had a blonde wig, you know, and then
You shit.
her wearing her black
Yeah.
Nice. That's funny.
It was really cool. I gotta show them the picture. All the kids were freaking out. Oh my God, what is that?
You know, Gracie Barra, we only allow the franchise only allows
Yeah.
white and blue.
White and blue.
And pink, right?
No
And-
black. No black is.
No,
No
I
black
love
is.
the black is.
Me
You
too.
know, there's pictures of Master Carlos in a black key. So
He's master.
I'll make like back in the day.
He's Master Carlos. Excuse me.
He's the
Master-
master. It's like
he had a rascal.
No, it's a
you know,
very old
but
picture.
he's the guy. You know, we
He's the man.
we have like a special rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respect, like
Yeah.
I have on my school like the rules on the wall, and they say like no foods on the mat except snack, coffee. Professor Max coffee is allowed. But like, oh why? No, because I am the professor.
Yeah,
Professor,
yeah.
But on my school,
Your
rules. rules.
Yeah.
My rules.
Master Carlinhos Grace is one of the most visionary person. The jiu-jitsu one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Carlos, Master Carlos,
Yeah. He is.
and Carlos Grace Jr. are the visionary. Like
Yes,
could
they are.
see what
What
you
other
could
people they
see
couldn't
now,
see.
what we couldn't see, but like they
Yeah.
knew this would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always
You
tell
know,
people,
like
I think
60
Yeah.
years
I
ago.
always tell
Yeah.
people Grandmaster Carlos was ahead of his time when it came to marketing.
Way far.
Because this guy was a master at marketing his brand, you know, his name, his brothers. The guy was amazing.
Visionary. He had
Visionary.
vision.
I saw like a podcast. I forget his name, man. The tall guy from PBJJF.
André?
Siriema.
Siriema. I used to train with Siriema at Tibirrio Matriz.
That's cool. And
Long
like,
legs.
he did a podcast and he said like, yeah, we won the first Brazilian national, blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah. And after like everybody, man, that's crazy. That's not gonna happen again. This tournament's like that's too hard, too many work. And when like they talk about this, Carlos get that like, hey, one day we're gonna have tournaments like this
All over the
all
All
over
over
the world.
it. And that's
then-
true.
And
Look
everybody look around. This guy's crazy.
He's crazy, yeah.
It happens, you know. Like he makes it happen.
He knows what he's
You
doing.
guys met Master Carlos?
I've seen him.
Right.
up-
He's so humble.
Yeah.
He's so humble.
He should come to the team. He's a great inspiration for us.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
He
Yeah.
is one of the biggest, probably the biggest inspiration for what we.
Humble.
Super.
I remember the first time I met him, I was on vacation in California and I took my son. My son was 6 at the time. And we went to the headquarters to go train. Master Carlos walks in picks up Peter, my kid, and he's talking to him. He's like talking about his dad to him, and you know, my kid at the time was 6. He's kind of like, and I'm like,
Who's this guy? Let him
taking
go.
pictures, you know, and he's such a humble guy.
Very
I
humble.
ran into him in Arizona again for the nationals, the Gracie Barra nationals, and he talks to you like he's known you
Yeah.
forever. Such
No,
a
he's-
Man, my last memory with Master Carlos, he smashed me. No, he was super nice. I said, yeah, I gotta make a point, right? I just got my black belt. Oh my goodness. I felt like a white belt. And then I thought we were done, right? I was like fixing my gi. He goes, hey, Glaucia, do you wanna go one more? I said, yeah.
No, please not.
Man,
How you
but
gonna say no, right?
how can you say no?
impossible.
You know, and he's different. He's not like trying to kill you. I was trying to like new stuff, like fancy stuff.
Didn't work.
He ends up on
He's
top
too
of me.
active. He's too training. Like,
Yes, every day he works out. Florianopolis.
Florianopolis.
He works out every day. He follows the Grace diet. Man,
I
he
think he spends half the year in Florianopolis and then half the year in the Irvine area in California.
Yeah.
Orange County.
Oh,
yeah, he's amazing. I learned a lot from him.
One thing I would love to at least have a 1 hour conversation with you.
Oh,
my God.
man.
Imagine
Oh,
having like,
man.
the opportunity to
To-
do this. Oh my God.
He's so
If you
smart.
ever
Master
see him-
Carlos.
if you ever see him one day,
I will
him,
tell
hey,
him.
There's a lot of guys in the East Coast
Yeah,
inspired by what you did, trying to grow jiu-jitsu
I will.
the way you
I
did.
definitely will. I will.
Maybe we'll go to the
Summit.
Gracie Barra
Summit.
the World Summit.
Yeah, we are going next
That's where
year.
in Arizona when I ran into him again, but I think the next one is in Miami,
No, in Orlando, no?
Orlando,
Yeah.
Orlando and Florida. He'll be there.
No.
Maybe we will know when we go to the Joe Rogan and then we talk
Yeah,
about it.
Yeah, yeah.
We go, don't we?
Like we're gonna be at Joe Rogan at some point
At some point,
For sure.
because we're trying to do what are we doing for jiu-jitsu? Trying to do for jiu-jitsu, and we know he's the biggest platform
Of course.
to share jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and we're
Like,
seeing this
we
right
visualize
now.
this aware, you know.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
What Master Carlos did 60 years ago is the same kind of path. Even this,
Yes.
like PBJJF, we
Yes.
started with the vision, with the, like, hey, look what we're doing. Hey, we're gonna have events all over the world.
There we go.
You know,
Let's do it.
You
Let's
guys-
do
You
it.
guys are on the right path.
Yeah,
So like,
yeah.
it's a vision.
Yeah.
We're growing all East Coast. Next, you know, you're moving on to the West.
That's
Yeah.
good.
2024, PBJJF, Texas, and California. Be ready.
Oh,
Look, we're in the
that's
East Coast,
awesome.
right? So I see you guys moving all the way west, and then across the water,
Yeah.
there's the
It
UK.
is.
That's the idea.
Let's
Why
go.
Why not?
Right.
Let's go. Yeah.
Worldwide. That's the mission. We want to spread the jiu-jitsu around the world.
That's awesome.
Around the world. And we want to have our headquarters here because we believe people and they,
That's so cool.
there's so many
Something like that in Virginia.
you know, like we
Transient people.
Yeah.
yeah, like everybody's in California, but there's no opportunity for people to really like show and show their work
Yeah.
in the East, right?
It's hard because, you know,
We have to
Yeah.
travel. Like we want
That's
East Coast people from the East Coast to be able to fight on their backyard. Wake up, drive the car, and compete.
short
yes.
drives, you know.
Short flight. Yep.
You know, that's kind
Yeah.
of the idea. Like, hey, and we're in the most powerful. We talk every time about the most powerful city in the whole world.
Yeah.
Yes.
DC.
DC.
We're the most powerful city in the
Yeah.
world.
Oh yeah.
I think
White House, NASA, everything.
You know,
Yeah.
like, this is
NASA.
the most powerful place in the world. We gotta show, like, there's so many good jiu-jitsu. Look at you
you
guys.
guys
Yeah.
gotta tap
Look,
into the DOD, you know.
Maybe they will listen to us
Yeah.
and they will maybe try
Take
to
jiu-jitsu to
support
the
us.
moon.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
The sky's the limit.
Yeah.
There was actually a astronaut. He took a jiu-jitsu gi with him.
Oh
You
no.
guys see that?
No.
You didn't see that?
That's
Like,
so cool.
because they have a thing that they take with them. I think it was his gi or his belt. I was like, that's amazing.
That's a love. That's a love.
I have
Next planet.
That's really cool. Yeah.
And that's the next thing you know, a couple few years from now, it's
Why not? Why not?
Like
Moon Championship,
PBJJF.
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 To the
To the
moon.
moon.
To the moon. The sky's the limit.
The sky's the limit, guys. They definitely people look guys and say like, this guy's
Those
crazy.
guys.
Oh,
They
this
are.
guy's talking
We
about
do
bring
jiu-jitsu, man.
jiu-jitsu to the
You
moon.
gotta be crazy. You gotta be crazy.
This guy's trick.
Hey, we believed in this before everybody believed it. Too.
There we go.
I believe jiu-jitsu would be. I would be here.
That's true.
You're crazy at that
I'm
time.
Yeah.
somebody at
Yeah.
14, 15 years old. What are you gonna do to live? Jiu-jitsu, like,
No.
We're talking about that.
Yeah.
You know, but I think that's obviously the most important thing is you gotta believe.
yeah.
'Cause
You
if
gotta
don't
believe,
in
man.
yourself, who's gonna believe in
My
true.
mom, she never supported jiu-jitsu until I come to America for the first time to live through jiu-jitsu. I'm talking about 4 years ago. 4 years ago, man. She never supported me. Like I remember getting home with the medals, gold medals. And she never said like, "Congratulations" or "Good job." My dad was always there like, "Good job, go." But today she accepts jiu-jitsu. She goes like, "Okay, I'm happy you work with what you love." But man, took
In the beginning, it's hard now.
took 20 years to make my mom understand.
20
Yeah,
years.
I was watching the podcast
Yeah.
with Professor Tiago, and he was saying about his mom, you know. And she started crying.
No.
You are crazy. What you do with your life?
And then
Your years.
he came home with a ticket to, I think he said to
To Rio,
To
Rio.
real,
real.
yeah.
and his mom was like,
Like, that's
started
support,
crying
yeah.
again.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I meant too many Easters, but it's like when I feel it's a challenge for the parents too, you know, because like what is the successful way they think? You grow, get into college, after
Yeah.
that look for a job,
Yeah.
establish life, you know, and
Yeah.
they're gonna say like, no, how we doing jiu-jitsu? Like they don't know nobody
Yeah.
who got a good life on that way. That's like a challenge, you know. But
It
now,
is.
or job, that's what I tell my friends. My job is like share. I'm a successful man doing jiu-jitsu. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I can
yes.
pay my family bills, can pay my bills.
I
Yes.
think that's
Like-
the old mindset, right? You
Yeah.
have to go to university. Not necessarily.
Not necessarily,
No.
for sure
If
not.
you do things right, you can run a successful school and live well.
Yeah,
Yep.
And there's a lot of examples.
and like, but now
And even like even
jiu-jitsu, you get like
YouTube,
two
people
men.
like doing.
Come on, man. YouTube, Instagram, people dancing. Yeah, they just dance. And you make money. Come on.
And they make money that people will
Can't you
never
make
make
the
it
same
for
through jiu-jitsu?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Possible.
Okay, look
And
at-
that's where we want to grow. We want to grow jiu-jitsu in that point where many opportunities for people to live through jiu-jitsu.
You know,
Yeah.
You know, and we still have so much space. We want to take over the world.
and it is
You know?
possible.
It is.
Look at Gordon Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
Prime example. He's making what 6-7 figures.
Yeah.
You know that just opened the door for every other top level athlete. Put your name out there. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your money.
Yeah.
Or use jiu-jitsu
And even like,
as
you know,
food,
even
like,
not gonna be like the high level competitor like him, but like
You can still
share the knowledge.
Yes.
that you learn
be
jiu-jitsu.
successful on
Yes.
cheats,
Try to
or,
become the best professor. Try to become the best coach. And you can do it.
Yeah.
build your school, build
Yeah,
your brand.
and you
Too
can
many
maybe like
opportunities.
you
Or
take
you can
jiu-jitsu
run
as
a jiu-jitsu
college.
tournament. You
Exactly.
can open a brand.
Like-
You can like do marketing for schools.
Yeah.
It's too many options.
So
you know,
many
man.
things.
Yeah, it's like if you know somebody who's running good marketing for like specialized jiu-jitsu school, definitely we're gonna get. I get. He get. You know what I mean? That's another way to
Building
use, like,
websites
Building
for jiu-jitsu.
websites. Like too many
Whatever.
options, man. Too many.
And then another thing is, get the water here, then I go through. And like taking jiu-jitsu in a way, at some point, I'm gonna learn jiu-jitsu. I'm gonna get my black belt, and when I get my black belt, it's like a degree.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
that's
man, like now I can use this to
A lot of this work.
to teach.
Yeah.
You know,
You go to the college like between 4 and 5, 6 years. Jiu-jitsu like a college, man, for your life.
a little bit longer, but
Yeah, sometimes 10 plus, sometimes a little bit less, you know, but still like a lot of time invested.
you can do an internship by like helping with kids, coaching, teaching kids, and then you move up.
I was having a conversation with one of the students, and they were saying, man, they can't wait till jiu-jitsu gets to the level where you get a scholarship to go to university here.
Yeah.
Oh man, would be great.
You know how it would help a lot of people. A lot of wrestlers, you know, high school,
Yeah.
they get their college paid for by wrestlers.
Yeah.
It'd be awesome to see jiu-jitsu.
But I'm scared at one point. You don't see these guys, if they don't commit to like be a professional, they quit. You don't see schools
Yeah.
Wrestling.
for wrestling. You don't see like that. Like
Yeah,
can be
that's
a
true.
professional
That's
fighter
true.
later, like on shows or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my
That's the one. Yeah.
one point. I'm like a little bit scared to
Yeah.
like kind of on the get on the Olympics too. You know what I mean? I prefer they go for like the professional style,
Right.
more
Yeah.
events,
Yeah.
more tournaments like
That's where
here.
the money's at.
More
Yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah, more opportunities like
Because
out
do
there.
you want the government to run jiu-jitsu for you?
I definitely don't.
That never done jiu-jitsu
Yeah.
in their lives. Now it's going back to politics. Now you're
Politics.
giving jiu-jitsu to politics.
Yep.
Like they give wrestling, like they gave judo.
Judo in Europa. Yeah.
It becomes
Yeah.
like politics now. Like I will put you there because you're gonna help me here to,
Right.
you know.
It's all
I
about
mean-
who you know.
I don't know if it's like that. I'm just,
But I'm sure,
you know, but
Everything works like that. That's the truth.
who you know,
Yeah.
how much money you got.
yeah.
Network, network.
But
It's important, but
it
sometimes
becomes-
they get too much advantage.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Oh
then
yeah.
you cannot change the rules much. Like with federation, like and if you don't want to support PBJJF, you just don't go there. With government, you have to do
have no
what.
choice.
is-
Yeah. You
know,
have to.
Like now you gave to this party that follow whatever they want to do with it. I don't want jiu-jitsu to go that way, my God. You
neither.
know, like
Me too. Me too.
Yeah, but you know, guys,
with like the, you know, like there's a you don't want to support PBJJF, don't go to PBJJF. You don't like, you know, man, that's
Yeah.
great. We don't want to even be on that spot. Oh, we run no.
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu is there. If we're doing a job that is helping the community, you're enjoying. It's like a school. People are not obligated to train with you.
That's
they
true.
go because they like, because
Yeah.
what you do.
Yep.
And that's kind of the way, like government, you have no choice. You have to follow.
gotta follow
And you
them.
have to go to MMA, wait hours and
I
hours
hate
and
to go to
people,
the MVA. Sorry.
you know,
Me
like,
too.
like,
Me too.
Nobody
To get my driver's license.
you gave it-
my
You need to
motorcycle plate to get like it.
Oh my
like,
goodness.
I don't want to do this, man. Oh my god.
I think because the bureaucracy in Brazil, like sometimes so crazy, the bureaucracy
Oh
that
my god.
it hurts like in people because it's too much bureaucracy. To open a business, sometimes a lot of
Yeah.
bureaucracy.
In
People don't
Brazil,
even
it's hard,
open a
man.
business.
It's hard.
Like,
I
so-
know.
Brazil, all about money.
I like the I'm not talking about, but I'm not want to go into politics, but I like when people have options. you
Yeah.
know, of,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you know, do what it like. You don't like this, man,
It's
move
a
on.
free country.
It's a free country. That's what you know. And in this country, you have opportunity to succeed with anything. If you're
Anything.
building this, you can build an empire just by
Yeah.
doing custom mug. You
Yeah.
can build an empire because
This is
it's always-
America.
You go to your door, hey man, you like this jiu-jitsu school? So I have a company that does this. Like, cool, I like it. How much? How many mugs? Cool. Hey, this is my motto. I do this. And then you go to another one. You go to another, and now you need help. You get, hey, help me out. I gotta build this business. Let's.
It's all
You
about
wanna work
what
with me?
you put into it.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But like over here,
yeah.
we can see the results.
You can see more
Oh, man,
results.
Yes.
some counter, we talk about Brazil because we
From Brazil.
from Brazil, but we know in other countries like that too. You put the work, and you don't see.
You
that coming
never
back.
see, yeah.
Or you making money, but like when
It
you
goes
see
back
that,
to the.
to the
Yeah.
taxi man, and then you're like, oh my
But it
god,
doesn't come
where's
back.
my profitable? You know.
It's not come back to the community. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that can happen. We're not getting.
No.
We're getting to kind of politics, but to not so jiu-jitsu don't get into politics.
Yeah, we want to
Yeah.
keep it out of
You know,
politics for
that's
sure.
Yeah.
kind of the way.
Let's keep away.
Because it's getting to people's one person benefit instead of the whole.
Right,
Yes.
keep it in the community.
Yeah.
help the
Yep.
community.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Like we sell some items at the school, and we try to help her social project, the girls. We try to pay for the tournaments, you know. whatever.
Yeah.
That's a good thing you guys doing. Congrats.
Yeah. I mean, I had someone to do that for me when I was little, and I want to do the same.
Yeah.
And I tell
Give
them,
back,
try
you
to
know.
do the same.
I feel like everything you throw to the universe, that comes
Yeah.
back to you. You
We,
know what I
we,
mean?
want
Yeah.
Good thanks.
Yeah.
we talk about having a non-profit organization at some point, right? Like that we can really
Would be
like
cool.
helping.
Help all those kids
Like we
from
help some
from Brazil.
U.S. projects as well.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
membership and stuff like that.
But like
registration.
way small, no? Like kind of
Yeah.
we go on.
But at some
Yeah.
point we want
at
to
some
build
point
like
gonna
a
be bigger in that way too.
non-profit organization where maybe we as a non-profit can help your your social project
project.
Yes.
through the non-profit
Why not?
organization.
But
Why
definitely
not?
let's talk about the geese.
Yeah, let's definitely.
Okay. Sounds
We're
good.
gonna talk to the Brave.
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 They're very supportive.
The CEO,
But
the
look,
CEO
if you
right
guys
there.
want to support Brave and PBJJF back, just go to the website and buy some products.
Yes.
Give away, give a gift to buy for yourself.
Raffle
Great
them off.
products, you know.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Raffle them off,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Like it's like they support us,
Another
we support
idea
it
for you
back.
guys' events.
Yeah.
You can be the
raffle-
model, right?
You guys can raffle geese, sell tickets
Yeah.
to the people
Mhm.
on the
Yeah.
stands.
That's
Raffle.
On the,
Yeah,
on the, that's
There
a
you
good
go.
we talk about that too.
Yeah,
Or you can have Coach Jess wearing a gi, taking pictures.
Yeah.
He's very
Yeah.
famous.
We do a walking, like a modeling.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Wait.
Wait for people.
And like,
Brave.
if also if you want to support the channel,
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
it, like share with
Turn
your
on the
friends. We know
notifications.
we are 2 hours here already, guys.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
thank you
Gotta
for
make-
your
$2 for this one.
for this one. Yeah, we did another one before today already,
Oh
and
man.
teaching 3 class already. That's a lot.
We like so much that we can be here
We just
for like,
hang out all day
All
long.
day, yeah.
Yeah.
But the good thing is we have so many things to talk about that you guys
Need
have
to
to
come
come
back. Guys need to come back.
Anytime.
and
Anytime.
we will think about that visiting.
I like that.
Please,
idea,
let yeah, would I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Business school, do like a
Business
vlog.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a project with Roll Live on Roll Live was going getting the content like really creating a video like a they called
You guys did it with Stafford, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw
On the road.
on the road.
But this one that I'm talking about, like, we going right there, like talking, you know, like training with you guys.
That's
you know,
Should
like,
be like
That's
a vlog,
really
I
cool.
think so.
Yeah, like a vlog, yeah.
yeah.
Would be
Similar
nice.
to on the road, you know, but with us, kind of like
Let us know.
into it.
Yeah, anytime.
And
Anytime.
another thing that our sponsor Roll Live is doing. Roll Live is going to start creating an instructional course. There's a platform that is being developed that you have the opportunity to share your jiu-jitsu throughout the world as well. You know, in a way
Okay.
where you can sell your instructional course.
Okay, that would
That,
be great.
we may be able to connect that and make it happen. You know,
That's really cool.
then you can share it to your students.
Mm-hmm.
They can buy your course
That's cool.
throughout the platform, and also you can share all over the world and sell all over the world, you know. And if
Yeah.
everybody that's watching would like to learn from you, they could learn your techniques throughout your
That's really
online
cool.
course, you know.
That's really cool. Great
It's,
ideas here.
So that's
Yeah.
another thing that, and you can put in your school as a new product for your students.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a shirt, but we have this virtual product,
Course,
which is
yeah.
a Professor
really cool.
Glaucia course, and you have different course, maybe like a half guard, whatever.
That's really cool.
Things
I
that you
like
really
it.
like.
I like it.
We can do that connection and make that happen as well.
I like
So,
it. Really cool. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you so much
you,
for
thank
guys
you.
coming
Thank
in
you guys so
today.
much.
Thank you. Thank you
And,
guys.
Who's tune in
Oh,
next week?
Subscribe, please subscribe.
Don't forget it.
Let's go.